Whoa, 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 whoa. We are going to this screen right now. Shut up. Shut up, James. Shut up, James. Excuse me? It's a LAN? It's a LAN? We're watching the first SUPERVIVE LAN? What do you mean, show match? What do you mean, show match? Are you joking? Bro! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Now, wait, oh, hold on. Now as in, like, wait, now as in the Korean now? As in, like, as in the Korean player now from 808? Or the first SUPERVIVE LAN is happening right now. And it looks really cool. But before we get into it, I just want to approach the elephant in the room that Hachi has brought up. Since there's a lot of people who are very upset with where SUPERVIVE is at the moment. Just look at the subreddit. Rule number 1. Wait, Mr. Sue is here? Is it really? Dude, I didn't even hear the second bunch of names. We got Porn, we got... Oh, Ice King! Oh, they are genuinely Korean players! These are genuinely the players from Abyssal Cup 5! I was like, wait, now played in Abyssal Cup 5? And Young? Oh my god, this is incredible. These are actual players. These are actual players. Aminos! Yes! Yo, okay. Right, okay. Elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. Number 1. I know that the game is in a place right now that a lot of people hate. I get it. There's stuff that I hate. Strong word to use. I use it very deliberately. There's stuff that I hate in there as well. That said, I am doing everything within my power as somebody who has access to chats with the developers on a somewhat regular basis to convey what is being felt and trying to come up with solutions on how we can fix it. It's not great now. We're all scared about the game. I understand it. Complain constructively. If you complain about the same thing over and over and over and over again, and you just bash the devs, say, oh, fix it, that's not helping anybody. Solutions, please. So if you're interested, if you don't like SUPERVIVE where it is right now, give us solutions. And then don't attack the devs. It's as simple as that. And if I see people going haywire in chat, you're getting banned. That's not censorship. That's just bad vibes. And right now, I'm looking at SUPERVIVE LAN. I don't care whether this is on the old map or not. I don't care whether this is on the old build. In fact, I'm expecting this to be on the old build because we've got Chinese players here. And they're on this weird pseudo patch where they have Wukong, but they also have all of the old mechanics. They are still technically in open beta. So parting is here. Parting is here. So yeah, the duel, we know that the duel rework is happening, Ashikata. Like, that much is 100% certain. I completely missed this team as well. I'm honestly, I'm trying to lock in and then this, but yes, duel is definitely getting a rework. I love the item diversity. I love the build diversity. I think that it is more open for some characters than others. Like, I think I was talking to Neos yesterday. I think that Kingpin's in a particularly rough place. You should have a lot of build diversity with him. You don't. His dunk build is significantly less viable because of how expensive jump pads are, for example. I'm not a fan of the Prisma gain rate right now. I know that you can get 2,000 to 3k in games. I've seen it myself. Beats me how you do it. Be good, I guess. Oh, Jamgal? Asura Jang? And Marin. Okay. Right. So a lot of these players did take part in Abyssal Cup. And it looks like they have been potentially randomized amongst the teams, with the team captains being the player, like, you know, the players that you will know from League and whatnot. Players which I don't know, to be quite frank. When it comes to League history, that is a sorely missed weak spot. Before anybody gets too, like, frosty about it, a little bit, I don't know, a little bit jousty in the comments. No, and I can tell you this definitively, no, the reason why China is still on the Chinese build is not because there was a Chinese playtest and the Chinese players reacted negatively to it. Now, that's not to say that there wasn't a Chinese playtest and that the playtesters didn't react negatively to it. What I can say with absolute certainty, sources, trust me, bro, is that that is not the sole reason, nor even the primary reason, might not even be a reason to my knowledge, why 1.0 will have been held back. Look at this, we've got a caster desk and everything!
Dude, this is beautiful.
That's a really nice desk! Magical, it's SUPERVIVE LAN!
Yes, baby!
And I think that if they release a dev blog and say, yo, this is what we're going to be fixing, but you have to wait for us, everything that you see here is going to be fixed for next week, we promise. I think that's an okay compromise. However, if they can fix a lot of the issues this week, then I think that that saves not just a lot of face on their part, but it also makes it very encouraging for newer players to see, yo, when the proverbial poo-poo is up against the fan, like, they're able to clean it off and get to work on things. Well, you even see with Hudson, though. Hudson got fixed, what, within a week and a half? 2 weeks, I want to say? That was too long for some people.
Yes.
And I do fear that Wukong's in exactly the same place now.
Yes.
Oh.
Hi, Logic. Welcome to SUPERVIVE LAN.
Wow.
Oh.
Hello. It's SUPERVIVE LAN.
Yeah. Have you not seen yet?
Yeah.
I see it. I opened it up a little bit earlier, saw bits of the end of the match, and was like, hey, can I translate this page? Because I can do it on my iPhone. And Firefox is like, no, you cannot.
Hello, by the way.
Mr. Initialize, welcome. You've not missed much, except that it's actually a LAN event.
Oh, fabulous. So I'm not even joking. I just came out of casting some modern day League. I'm now going to watch some of the goats I grew up watching playing another game I love. It's so cool.
Initialize. The hen and Icon are on the same team.
No! It's so cool! Oh, and we've got Dade and Porn on the same team.
Yes.
It's Samsung White v Blue all over again, but they have to play. Ah, it's so cool.
Bruh, I'm dying.
Okay. Magical. I need to know, is Mad Life playing Kingpin? Is he playing
yet?
Kingpin?
They haven't shown
He doesn't
him
have
on
a
stream
choice.
yet. We haven't seen him on
has to play
stream yet.
Kingpin, right?
He's got to play Kingpin, but we haven't seen him on stream yet.
I will hit up every dev and tell them Mad Life's account needs to be banned if he's not Kingpin. Those are the rules.
Okay, wait, hold on. But before the Thresh, it was Janna, and I'm talking about back in 2011.
You go. That's beta days, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's the
You know what
problem.
I'm talking about back with Mad Life, way back in the day.
That's like Michael Jordan's
the
number.
Thresh was the Janna, so Zeph would make sense. Oh my
Yo,
God.
these guys are so cute when they're nerding out over League of Legends. I don't think I've ever heard these.
Dude,
I don't
for
think
real.
I've ever heard these
For
two
real.
be so wistful, so nostalgic,
Yep.
so excited.
It's great.
Actually, that's a lie. I've heard them get very excited.
It is my two special interests combining League and SUPERVIVE together. But basically, this is just saying, like, these are some of the very best esports players to have ever touched games in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's a very different mode they played, but it's seeing some of these guys get their hands on SUPERVIVE and be excited. They revolutionized one game, see whether they can have some fun in another.
You know, that's kind of why I really love this event more than the Creator Cup. I know the Creator Cup had like the social splash that Theorycraft wanted out of it. The fact that every single player on that stage actually knows what they're doing means that the quality of the gameplay should be what we'd expect out of an Abyssal Cup, right? I mean, we have every single team with Abyssal Cup players on them, barring one or two, maybe?
I have an important question for Initialize, though. Is SMLZ going to flash in without a flash? Like, how do you... Does SUPERVIVE become SMLZ's perfect game because you physically can't do it?
We do have Blinkstone. We do have Blinkstone.
They're going to grab the Blinkstone. They're going to do it.
Alright, everybody make sure to keep that item far.
He's playing Jewel. He's playing Jewel. He's just going in.
Oh, why Blinkstone when you could dash? You know, with your
no,
I love it. I love it.
Sans, I believe that Faker isn't here probably because even China, with all their infinite resources, couldn't afford him. I think
Alas is also playing today, is the thing, because all of these
he
pros
is
are retired
playing.
pros, right? So he's actually playing today, so it's a little bit tricky.
Wait,
and is Prey playing Strike, or is Prey going to play Jewel?
It's going to play Myth, right? Surely, for the Ash.
Ooh, okay.
But you don't have
I can see that.
Ash,
Okay,
How
but
can you get it from across the map.
Okay, but Myth is like D-tier pick in Asia. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, that's true. But does it matter to a man like Prey?
That is true. That is
maybe,
true. Prey was literally playing Ash when everyone's like, nah, the Ash sucks.
Hey.
So they're restarting game one. There was not a pause, full restart. And I do.
The audio issue.
So you really didn't miss anything, Initialize.
Hey, perfect timing. This is great.
I am so pleased.
So
Does anyone
this
know
will
the
be-
rules?
I was literally just about to say. So each game, you'll see bottom left, the teams start with an amount of points. In game one, it's 10. It goes all the way up to in game 6, where you start with 60 points. When a team gets eliminated, the team that eliminated that team will get half of the team's points.
Yep.
And each game, they will have their points calculated separately. So each game, they will go in with that reset points amount. So 10 in game 1, 20 game 2. But the amount of points that you have by the end of the game will effectively be banked. And it's the total amount over the 6 games, which leads to us crowning a winner.
I love that.
Very interesting format. Very interesting format.
Yeah, isn't that cool, Logic?
Because, like,
So
the
basically,
one thing that I've...
Yeah, go on.
The one thing that has always concerned me about how we generally do it is just there's almost an infinite amount of points, and like I just always thought there should be like a finite amount. So it's kind of cool that they're like, hey, if we kill you, we get half, and it's not so much of a like, well, maybe you keep coming back to life and I keep killing you and I get 10 or 15 points from it. So that's sick.
Yeah, so the minimum amount of points that you will earn in game 1, for example, is 5. But the maximum amount of points that you can earn is 55, because it'll be 9 times 5 plus 10.
That's sick.
Oh, and I got confused with BZCB. BZCB was Wild Rift. That's why
We've got picture-in-picture. We've got picture-in-picture. Guys, we've got picture-in-picture in
That's
SUPERVIVE.
so nice.
I'm going to move my camera up. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Sean in here.
Wait, no!
No way, Xiao Paul, don't do him like that.
Also, so obviously it's old spiking too. So Wei Xiao got faded in by.
Wow, exactly.
Get him icon! Get him icon! Oh, the sidestep! It got him!
Hey.
Icon
It's not LeBlanc. You'll have to do.
Icon
Oh,
still
this
got
is
it.
so cool.
I was keeping my eye on how many brawls we're gonna see. I see a good bit of brawls so far.
Lord Grim, I tell you what, as a...
Oh! He hit it!
Go on, Lupa.
Yo,
Why
the
you're a world
precision,
champ,
that dunk.
Dude,
Show 'em how they're all world
dude,
champion, Lupa.
that adjustment.
No!
That
Too early.
adjustment from
Yo.
the brawl was insane.
Off
So
the
Lord,
bat.
Lord
Just
Grim,
like-
as a TO, I will say I'm excited to see how this format plays out. I think this is actually a very interesting
Really
spin
nice.
I like it. I
on
like
what
it a
we
lot.
see. Apparently, there are currently 42,000 live viewers on the stream.
Go.
42,000. That's what we had at open beta launch. Oh, Lima! Yo, yo, yo! The old map is
Oh,
beautiful. I would like to see... I don't think it's unreasonable to say that the new map should be brought a bit closer together. I like that there's more abyss fighting, and I love the vehicles, even though they do need to be nerfed. But...
No, you know that
They are quite strong, yes.
No, there's one thing that's a big problem. And that is, we get 2 trains, but why is Bullet Train only 3? This is a huge mistake. They at least,
oh no.
at least should have been 4.
The magical slander.
We're going to have to put a stop to the 42k, but apparently it's 481 viewers, not 42. Where did you get the 42k, Jackbo? Where did you get the 42k? Would they calculate that
Copium.
with team
Bro.
viewings? So it looks there's no
GG.
individual kill points. No individual kill points. Oh, so it's total views, right?
Yeah, which would make sense.
still take it.
Because there'll be a lot of channels, which would make sense. Because then a lot of these players now are very famous streamers. So like Prey, for example, never played with Mad Life in his pro career, but basically since both of them retired, played a lot together, and obviously used to be massive rivals. Mad Life was support, Prey was an AD carry, but they were vying to be some of the very best ever in the same region, the same kind of era. We just saw Coral 1 fighting up against Marin and Lupa. Coral 1 never did manage to beat either of them internationally. He did here, which was kind of cool.
Also, a lot of people wanted Prey and Mad Life to be on the same team for so long. Like,
Yes,
I
they
remember
did.
back in the day, everyone was asking like for
Gorilla.
that combo or Gorilla. Death. There are so many people like, why can't Mad Life needs to play with them?
Like, one thing that's
Frosty, is it per player or per team? Because I know you're saying that the yellow, like, so bottom left, the number has updated, but I haven't seen... Oh, so the other team has been eliminated, so we don't see their number anymore. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh, big ol'.
Oh, Ice
shit.
King pop off. Let's
Disgusting.
go.
Oh,
Mad
nasty.
Life and Prey.
Dude,
It's
okay.
Ice King. Let's go.
Here's my prediction.
Oh, they've got armor shots.
The more Brawl, Shiv, and Wukong you have on your side, the better you're gonna do here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, third party.
well, they might have the mechanics to get around it. Like, it's wild watching. I don't know if it's pride or what, but I feel like the Creator Cup, like, they were good players, but like these players look like they have played, like they actually know what the hell's going
Yeah,
on. Just for
yeah,
the
they're
it's sick.
This is, I mean, we've got casters who know what they're talking about. We've got players
Oh.
who know what they're doing. So this is like, this is genuine. This is like Abyssal Cup level SUPERVIVE, what you're watching right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And then
so it's
there's-
obviously because I mean like this Ice King, like we were talking about, like we watched Ice King in the Asia.
Yep.
Yo, look,
What's
second
that?
observer in
Abyssal
the
Cup
bottom
level
right.
play.
That's
Abyssal
Yeah,
Cup.
we said yeah. That was what I was trying to remember the number of Abyssal Cup. And he was a monster there, but you got him paired with Pawn. With Pawn, like that is a mental combo. Like you've got some. Yes, people from different codes, but people who know MOBA games, know skill shot games, and have got the hands for it. Have certainly got the veterancy for it. Lupa, we've talked about before. He is gonna try and get some value here for sure with the squad. And actually, I am not looking like
Oh,
Candy's gonna have a
Deagle,
great
let's
time
go.
here.
Deagle.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Deagle. Deagle about to clean up.
Who
Cereal
was Prey
Oil.
playing?
Huh?
Who was Prey playing? Was he on Zeph?
He's playing Zeph, yeah. Not an AD carry.
I'm gonna have to have this mute button. Understandably, all of the cast is very excited. Cerealoid, not a surprise. Shiv, easily the most meta pick out in Asia, and honestly, everywhere in the world at the moment on 1.0. In fact, it was so popular that Shiv and Brawl, they were 2 of the bans for Abyssal Cup 5, so I'm not surprised to see a lot of Shiv. Ice King is Korea's #1 Shiv, hence why he's popping up in such a big way. mute the Chinese casters might be difficult. I can bring it down a little bit. We'll try and it's going to be background noise though, Lord Grim. I know it's a lot of voices at the same time, but yeah. Felix does feel very strong. I agree. I've not seen any Jins as of yet, Lance. And the second, yeah, honestly, there are 3 spectate slots apparently today, which is amazing. That's more than we got right now. We got two spectate slots, which is still better than open beta.
Brawl is a big one, as you can see right here.
Did Paul just get himself spiked? Did my goat have mid?
Yeah. That's
By his former top laner? By his okay, they revenged him, but yeah, Paul got spiked by Lupa, I think, as well, which is hilarious to me.
Oh shit! Ice King.
Yeah, Ice King.
I'm sorry. Oh, my fault, Relic. This is. I know it's the joke.
Ice King.
That
Ice
was
King is
so loud. Oh my god.
It woke me up, yeah.
Ow. Oh my god, it's like a flashbang in my ears. Also, yes.
Was my voice louder or the words? Yeah, I'll make sure the words are good.
Amino's playing. Uh-oh, Gora. Oh yeah, Gora's got it. He missed.
And yeah,
Run, Gora, run.
and yeah, I don't mind swearing like in terms of minimal if it's a super hype moment like that. But yeah, so like assume casting etiquette basically. Assume casting etiquette.
I heard watch party and I was like, we turned the esports off. We're back on. We're back on.
It's middle ground.
Oh, I used my one for the day.
Oh, the Bebo?
Yeah. It's so interesting seeing Wukong on this map.
It is. It's so weird.
Wait,
He feels
they're
bad.
icons.
Bebo doing it to him. The war criminal.
Oh, what are those?
No, he's done it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Is this the same patch?
In the chamber.
Is teleport soul on? What is that bottom one?
No, but that's a that looks like an
18
archangel.
centimeter Pro Max on the Bebo.
Oh, no, yeah, the powers are the old ones, but the soul.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I think it's the new icon for Shrapnel.
Oh, for shrapnel. Okay.
But they
Put
call it
the
something
items
else now.
in my
They call it something
iPhone
else,
16
what is
Pro
it?
Max.
Desolation or something like that.
Oh, hang on. They want to get them before they can heal up on the campsite here. I think they've got no armor. Can they recover
Yeah, no,
quickly
that was really
enough?
smart.
It's
That was
a
really
hybrid build apple pie. So it's old map, every hunter up to Bebo and Wukong. So no Krista, no Saros, no Eva. I don't know whether there's any new souls. We've seen that the armor shards are still there, but also you can still repair your armor at base camps. So it's a real hybrid build right now.
They
Party's
absolutely destroyed
Yeah.
them. Fusillade with Wukong ult. Whew.
Nasty.
But they're playing Krista. There's a Krista in this game.
Is there?
Yeah.
We just saw two.
I mean, Krista shouldn't be in this build. She's been unlocked if that is the case.
That's
I just saw Krista.
weird.
We just
Why
saw
would
two
they-
brawls eliminate 2 brawl squads. I just want to say.
Frosty, are you feeding me? Are you feeding me misinformation? Chats.
Are you lying
Got
on the
him.
internet? Are you
Got
lying on the internet?
Chat's all over the place right now. Misinformation abound. It's like the subreddit.
Oh my god.
Hey, Frosty's provided a lot of accurate information.
Frosty's
thus
the
far,
goat.
though.
I tease. Frosty's the goat. Frosty's the goat.
The percentage of accuracy is pretty high still.
No, Frosty, you're spot on. You're spot on. In the June version, they absolutely didn't have Krista, so this might be
could be
like
live
their
version or
first
something.
hunter.
Yeah. Well, it could be they went with their quote-unquote 1.0 and decided to put 2 hunters instead of 1. And that probably could be their game plan going forward.
Oh,
Just got
the
Wukong.
6-way dunk.
You
Okay.
just felt the wrath of the monkey.
Oh,
How
interesting. 'Cause again,
good.
so the name for Pawn's team is KR Gen. So I'm assuming this is Gen G who are back behind this in Korea, Gen G. Because obviously Samsung became Gen G, so that is now that organization's kind of rebrand over the last few years. So obviously that they just won MSI over
Bruh,
League of Legends. They got
last few
Chosen
years,
stuff.
it's
I'm
been
assuming
like-
that's where the combo's been.
It's been like at least 5 years by now.
Yeah, I know.
Not-
Well, yes, fair.
Shout out to production who not only have picture-in-picture, but then made the picture-in-picture the main picture.
Yeah, that was
Thank
cool.
you. That's so
Switch
cool.
around.
Can we explain why some teams are on 18 points? Oh, I see, because they defeated a team on 15 points. So half of that would
They were at
be
10, and they were at 10.
because it's 7.5.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So we get more points for having defeated a team with more points to them. Interesting.
So if ADC
I was wondering
Kind
how
of like
that
a
was gonna
bounty
work.
system, yeah.
if ADC take out Gen now, they'll be on 29 points.
Yes.
Right.
But if Gen
like-
take out ADC,
so
they'd be on
cool.
28.
And this is in client, by the way.
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
Really
Oh.
now?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is in client.
SUPERVIve dead.
I
Use
noticed that
beautiful
too.
humans.
I
You know-
thought that they were manually doing it. That's
No. This
cool.
is the updated spectate client because
Oh,
the team names
yes.
are in black, not in white.
Ah, good. That's how you figured it out. I am well impressed, Relic.
There's been one EU scrims, and I saw
Ah,
that.
that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there
and
was
so we
an
got
EU
little
scrim? When was there an EU scrim?
yesterday. Chimeras, if you want to go and check it out. There's been a lot of negative feedback. Pumpers won a game, so gaming is saved in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
Wait, who is like Chipsa playing on Pumpers?
Yeah, it's Chipsa, Blixt, and Hot Biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
no
Sumerian.
shot. That's
Yeah,
awesome. I didn't.
That's a great team.
I didn't know Chipsa was playing. Hell yeah.
Sorry, was Resurgence on at the beginning of this game as well, or is that just an icon?
I don't think so. I didn't
That's
see
an
it.
icon, yeah.
I will admit I wasn't paying enough attention. I was busy nerding out. So there's a very real world it did happen. I didn't spot it, so I'll trust other people's judgment.
Chipsa can speak for himself, Lance. Chipsa can speak for himself. He said that the majority of what is hated is not even necessarily any of the 1.0 mechanics. It's more the balance of the game.
Yeah,
Which I agree. I think that the balance does need a lot of adjusting.
Yep, I agree.
That's
Marin lurking over
something
here.
that I don't hold as much against them because you kind of need like
Oh.
some really good players to see the balance issues.
Wait, and you also
But-
need lots of game. Lots of input.
Yeah. Like
I
the reality is like when you're at the top 1%, the things you think of and do and exploit are so drastically different than what a dev or an average player would even consider doing.
mean, honestly, the fact that Chipsa is around and being so involved in delivering feedback, I think is fantastic. Because, I mean, we have disagreed on a lot of things in the past, but I think that it says so much about the current version of SUPERVIVE that me and him have agreed on, like, everything so far. Like legitimately, hell has frozen over because me and Chips are agreeing stuff.
That's
They should
funny.
just hire you both to the team and be like, do they agree? All right, that's a problem. Let's fix it.
Logic,
That's a
there are so many people in the community right now who would actually take that suggestion and say no, but seriously. That's how rough people are seeing 1.0. I think there is a lot of over exaggeration. I think there is also a lot of validity in the criticism that's been leveled.
Yes, there's
I
valid
get-
criticism. I think there's some valid criticism. I don't think all of it is, but I do think a lot of it is.
I think people do
we're
need
also
to
only a
give more
couple days.
time.
We're only a couple
Yeah.
days in.
Yeah,
I think exactly.
like,
And people need to figure
yeah.
things out.
Like
Um,
one of the
Oh,
is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice grab.
Oh, hang
I
on.
love
Yeah.
seeing the KP team still in it, surging.
Oh, Ice
Oh,
King
Ice
is
King.
back! I love him.
what a
Oh,
noob too.
that's my goat.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's a really lovely
Wait,
defensive
Shao.
grab there on Marin.
Run! He's playing a Luna too.
we get some emotes from Aminos.
Aminos, yeah. Or Aminos.
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 Dominus.
Latire. Ice King. Ice King, no! Actually, hang on. If we're into Wei Shao, the goat of Ezreal, about to have a horrible time. Yeah, goodbye.
There's no Ezreal-like hunter, so that's why.
That's
Not yet,
that's
yeah.
kind of Ezreal-like, in my opinion.
You reckon?
No, I can see that. I can see that. The second win's very Ezreal ultimate
I give you the ult is, that's true. Ice King.
But
Man,
it's not
he's
quite
blinking
the-
back so well. He's so
Yeah,
obnoxious.
he is so good. But he's got broken shield, so let's see.
Oh, never mind.
What did- oh.
Aminos. Hang on.
Oh, is he
Go
gonna
to the
get
top
out?
there.
Oh, you got the dagger out?
Nah,
I
Aminos
think-
just popping
Oh.
off on the strike.
Oh,
Dude.
boy.
No, strike on the shiv, what am I talking
Shiv,
about?
yeah,
There you go. Yeah, different
Ooh,
shut
misfused
sound.
lad.
Wait.
There's also just.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's
Dude.
so cool. It's so busted, but it's so cool.
There's not
what
a
a good
staff
trade,
slam that
good
misses
trade.
right there.
Oh, they
They
got
got
the
it
res
back.
off? What?
Yeah.
That's mad, though. What?
Yo, they
They're gonna
must
get the
be out of
base
money.
here. No,
Oh,
he
what
gets
a-
the heal off.
Oh.
I hate this. Hang on, Surgeon could change this.
Oh,
Oh, what a grab! Oh, Abbas! Oh, the key
No
dagger. This is
way.
unbelievable
He's alive,
tech.
he's alive, he's
Unbelievable!
alive.
Oh my goodness, Abados!
He's just better.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
another
man.
grab.
Dude.
Another grab.
this king, dude,
Oh,
Surjang doing
no
work, bro.
way.
Aw.
China wins. China wins. Look at those faces.
It did, dude. It looked like so he got TP'd out of the grab because he got pulled into anywhere but here. That's what that's what it looked like. I was like, what the hell? That's awesome.
Great endgame. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun. Shiv in fractured fights is just so silly. If you get to cartwheel around a fight, my days. Picked his moment so because he brought down Pawn and Ice King. Because Ice King was doing that blink stuff where they're blinking back and forth all the time. And the one time he blinked and there was just a Shiv waiting for him was the worst moment of his life, I swear.
All right, so I wanna make this a point of something I'll say. So, because we were talking about like criticisms, all this stuff, I'll say despite all of it, I have had more fun playing SUPERVIVE
Yeah.
on 1.0 than I have even on open beta, and I loved open beta.
That's where I'm at. So it's kind of
But
weird.
but the thing is, I think there are glaring issues still.
For sure, for sure.
I think Prisma farming takes too damn long. I agree with the ranked reset stuff. It's like, if you're gonna have ranked resets, that, you know, where your items get reset, that's fine. Make Prisma easier to get for everyone. Just so that way it's like, it doesn't feel nearly as bad, you know, that you're working all this time just for it to reset. And there needs to be some immediate balance changes. Like, it doesn't need to be massive. You don't need gigantic swings, but you need to do something this week. That's it.
Yeah, and it's like
But I
because
still love the game. I'm still having fun.
yeah, and because so much was under the hood for 1.0, like they literally nothing got sort of tested beyond like internal stuff. So I like that is why it needs like a good bit of balance. And like under the hood, basically to implement the armory, you're fundamentally changing character stats, numbers. There's a lot that sort of had to shift, like redoing the entire item and that an entire system. So, you know, I think we are going to see a lot of balancing happen, and how swiftly they do it. And like, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see, because I definitely think there are some pretty glaring offenders, but I'm curious kind of how fast they react. And something that's been a problem in the past, and I think a lot of games struggle with, is just like overreacting to balance stuff. And in my opinions, like SUPERVIVE has like definitely overreacted in some cases. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how this ends up playing out.
I was saying in the creator Discord, I think a lot of the overreaction actually comes down to how scared people are that the game is going to meet the same fate that so many other games do.
Hyped, cool games
nowadays.
did, yeah.
Like this is a very, very special game, and people are not privy to how much or how big the finances are at Theorycraft. People are not privy to what's in the pipeline, which is why these dev blogs are essential, and it's why people so desperately miss the fireside chats. For example, I think that there is that's why there are overreactions. It's because people are genuinely upset that a game that they want to spend more time in is going away, or in the worst case scenario is being made actively worse in their eyes, and thus making them not want to play, or it makes the job of trying to get friends into the game even more difficult than it is. I think that the internal testing is largely to blame for most of these issues. Take Prisma, for example. You're a developer team. You know all of these mechanics inside and out. And by proxy, you know exactly how to farm Prisma efficiently in the game. Nobody else does. I've seen people like Zephyr picking up 1k, 2k games easy,
Yep.
People have been so desperate for more Prisma that we've seen the first instances of kill trading.
Yep.
Going into a South American server and kill trading. I won't say names here. It's been shared on the creator Discord, and I'm pretty sure that if you search it up, you can look it yourself. I don't believe anybody got fully banned from the incident, but armories have been reset for some of those players. But you have to ask, why? What drove them to do that? Was it pure insolence? Was it purely just trying to make other people's lives a misery? No, because I know all of these players. Lovely people. I'm not going to say great people, because they obviously engaged in these shenanigans, but lovely people who have clearly felt necessary to unlock these items because they're not unlocking enough Prisma. And so from this internal playtest, could you imagine, you know, all the best places to get the Prisma, you know, how to extract it efficiently? Of course they're going to find the Prisma levels fine, because they know exactly how much is where. Everyone else doesn't have that time. More to the point, people don't want to compromise their SUPERVIVE games just to get Prisma. They want to win. So
I've said you keep the Prisma that you gain the same, you don't lose any, and when you win, you double it. Make it as simple as that.
yeah.
Well, the thing that's weird to me is like going back to the overreactions. I think that there's a lot of initial thoughts and people like I feel like there's a box that people, when they make up their mind, they're like, this is the end, and there's no other route, or they don't think past phase 1. Because if you think about Prisma, I honestly believe that pretty much all the players that were Legends, as much as they're playing right now, are probably going to have level 2 and level 3 everything within a week. They have probably almost everything already unlocked. You're still probably getting like between 600 to 1,000 Prisma, and it seems like Theorycraft are giving people free capsules, so it's like you don't really need to be in as much of a rush to like get all
standings
right now. It's just play.
Here we go. There we go.
Interesting.
So remember,
Wish I could read it.
every team loses half their points when they get eliminated. So that's why there is such a discrepancy at the top, because that second team who would have had 28 points got half.
Dropped half. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
this
a
is
big
a fun
advantage
end
for
screen.
winning then.
Although Felix is missing his feet.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about
Aminos
it.
MVP,
Aminos
of
is
course.
MVP.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Not surprised.
That shiv was wild, man.
Yeah, it was.
At the end of the day, this 1.0 patch, again, is suffering from lack of actual proper playtesting. Whatever they had over in China, and the it was like 6 matches for the Western creators, is nowhere near enough to have explored all of the issues that we are now finding. I think Initialize makes a good point. And I go back to the thing that I was saying earlier, where there's a lot of panic and worry, and I got suckered into this mindset as well, thinking 1.0 is it. You know, we're going to see these numbers go up, and if they don't hit a certain threshold, or if we don't, you know, if we see a significant drop-off on Monday, for example, the game's cooked. I don't think the game will be in a good position, if worse comes to worse, but I think what is very evident, at least from what I'm seeing out there on Twitch, is it doesn't feel any different to open beta promo. Like on socials, yes, there's more Twitter posts and there's definitely more like video content, but I don't know. Something about this says, or tells me that it's staggered. Something about this tells me that Theorycraft was almost expecting blowback for the armory, and that it needed adjustments,
no
and they needed to find out what was going on. I'm glad that, again, if they implement a number of hotfixes throughout the next week, I don't need a big patch. I need hotfixes to show me that they are working on stuff and they're able to tweak things immediately before making those bigger swings at the cadence which they are able to, which I think there was a great comment. I can't remember where I saw the comment from, but somebody was saying that the scope of the team, the size of the team, which is very small, is almost too small to deal with the scope of the game that they're working with, which I think is a really apt point, actually.
Yeah.
Like, this is nothing like this has ever really been attempted, let's say, because even something like Omega Strikers, which is way smaller scale, Similar sized team, way smaller. In fact, I'm not even. I think Theorycraft might be a smaller team than Odyssey, quite frankly. So anyway, I'm not going to say anything which is I'm hard committing to, because otherwise I might be completely wrong. But what I would say is, if anybody thinks that SUPERVIVE
nice
is
bump.
fully cooked now, it's not.
Nah.
No,
It
definitely
might
not.
still it might still be cooked. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dismissing that. But I think that if we were expecting a big explosion of interest, that moment has passed. I think it was evident from day one, and not even getting close to 40k, not even getting past 20k even. This is going to be a slow burn now. Whether it burns out, whether it becomes a lovely bright flame, that is now fully in the hands of
Flame, baby.
Theorycraft to figure out the information, to parse it, and implement the changes that matter. I think, for example, one thing which I've not seen a single positive thing on, which is so clear to the developers at this point, that if they stick to it, they are actually going to kill their own game, is the seasonal resets. I think what season reset means to a lot of people is you lose all your progress.
Yeah.
And that will, forget other people, right? As somebody who has supported this game for 2 years and has glazed it and has defended it, this is my one swear for the stream, I'd leave. I would be absolutely furious if that happened. And I've let them know. Like, I've got semi-regular contact with these guys. I've told them in no uncertain terms they would be insane for committing to this.
Yeah.
So keep the critical feedback coming, keep it constructive, and what we can promise
Constructive
at least is that
criticism
they
the
know.
best, Yes.
How would you feel, Relic, if during the season reset they didn't remove everything, but they dropped it to level 1?
That you're still losing progress. All of that Prisma invested for
it's
nothing.
Punishing. You don't punish players for playing the game.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
That's
I was
what
just
I said.
curious.
If you have
'Cause
new items, that's one thing.
Oh,
You're
look at
unlocking
this.
You're going off.
Yeah.
Yo,
You're going
Logic
off.
cosplay!
Oh,
Logic cosplay!
The Logic
Logic
cosplay, hold
cosplay! Logic cosplay! Let's go! Logic cosplay!
That may be the most flattering compliment I've ever gotten in SUPERVIVE.
What do you mean you popped off in that play?
Yeah, but I've never been told a Logic cosplay from someone that freaking great. I watched my words, Relic. I watched it.
And run. Get him, Lohan. Get him. Burn him. Burn him. Oh, he's not juking. Okay, never mind.
But no, I think that's a valid point. I was just kind of curious.
This game with 20 points. Oh.
Yeah, that was something I noticed also. Like the points, it seems like it's not like you could just the other team has 45 and now you could just get rid of them and get their half.
But it's also
I guess
that it
20
went
every
from
time.
10 in game 1 to 20 in
it
game
goes up
2.
10 every time. That's what it is.
Ah.
30,
Yeah, so
40,
in
50,
game
60,
6,
yeah.
every team will start with 60 points.
Oh, babe. Ooh, I like. Oh my god.
I really like this.
How do we steal
Dude,
this? system?
this is such an interesting
yeah,
format. It's
Because
so
it also
it's so
still
deep.
gives that comeback.
I like it.
that, like-
I like it.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
it
like
makes
it's
it
like
very
this like
important for getting
scaling
the
like
last game,
comeback.
so I
This is so
like it.
interesting.
It
need to deal with it.
incentivizes team eliminations as well, because if you don't finish off a
Yes.
team, you get nothing.
True.
Which is
Old RP
great.
system. Old RP system.
Oh, bye.
Bye bye.
Nice.
I'm liking the system a lot, honestly. I'm here for it.
You're gonna have some of the Western teams that are gonna talk about well, people just wait now, no one will fight. It's so interesting seeing the
And
different
then wait
metas and
for the
approaches.
full fights, the end game fights. Like,
Gecko, very quick rundown, and for anybody who's new or joined just recently, quick rundown of the system. Each game, each team starts with a set amount of points. 10 in game 1, 20 in this game 2. Oh, excuse me, game 2. Right up to 60 points in game 6. When you eliminate a team, not players, when you eliminate the full team, you gain half of their points. You steal half of their points away from you. So in this game, no team finishes with anything less than 10 points. But if you were to kill every single other team, you could potentially farm 90 points, let's say. And so we've also got, for example, look at the Lilac and Brown team. So CN, IV, and KR, EMP. If either of those teams were to take each other out, they'd earn 15 points. So it's like cumulative. And then you bank the points that you finish with at the end of the game, and that's get added to the total scoreboard. So right now, the team in first is on like 45, with the second team on 14. Because that second team still lost half their points by losing the game to the other team. So hopefully that makes some semblance of sense.
It is one thing I will say is like for 1.0 that I just love in a lot of games, just like theory crafting builds, and the item system is infinitely more interesting like than what we had before.
Oh, yeah.
It was so binary. It was like blade or helm, and pick your evolve if it's cool, and there was just nothing to think about really. And now and the fact that you can actually like start putting stuff together reliably. Like I've basically played, you know, a good chunk of the day, like every day since it's been out. And so like playing Ghost today, I had my long claw optics for the extra range. I had my trigger fingers for the extra attack speed. So my, you know, machine guns going burr. And then I got refractors. So I have like 5% extra primary damage, and all those are scattering with like the 6 extra. And then I got the harmonic blade. So every 4th bullet does 40% more damage. Dude, and it's cooking. It's cooking. And being able to get that every game reliably is like super fun, man.
Question: the fourth shot, does it count as every like 4th, like, is it when you stop and restart shooting for it to count, or is it
It's
like
every 4th individual shot, which is why it's so broken on Ghost, for example.
Yeah, and you can like you can like preload it too. So like for Ghost, for example, like the first bullet in his clip is the biggest bullet, like does the most damage. So like before a fight even, you can like shoot 3 bullets, and like the tip of your gun will like glow gold. And so your first bullet's like a power bullet.
Which is super strong. Especially because when you're just looking for poke and stuff, potentially, or burst, you want that kind of like initial hit to be really annoying.
I've been really enjoying the frozen gloves and the increased primary speed for Celeste, alongside that is it Icaron Starfall or whatever? It's whatever the 4th primary hit is 40%. But on top of that, also there's this purple item which gives you CD cooldown for every single primary hit that you get.
Oh, yeah.
And so you basically get just like insta cooldowns on Celeste with everything.
That might be the one called Harmonic. Now that Harmonic
Edge,
like that.
yeah.
Harmonic Edge. Thank you.
Burning Palm on Shiv is incredible. Her empowered auto from a dash counts as an ability, so she's able to proc it every time she does an auto attack to you, a dash auto, and you're just taking down max % HP over time. It's like having a Leandra eyes.
It's kind of crazy.
But off every auto. it gives
Ooh, nice
very
grab.
strong.
Oh, Ardent Songbow.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
awesome.
Ardent Songbow. Yeah. They got to make a very good point as well, though, in that every 4th hit on the Ghost really, I mean, it's minimal because it is such a rapid fire thing. Whereas every 4th hit on a Carbine, for example, is significantly more damage because of how much the individual Carbine bullets actually hit for.
True.
Yeah, that would go hard on
40%
both.
extra damage.
And he does like 4-round bursts because he's got 3 in the chamber, free 1 with the shift, so he shoots like 4 shots at a time. So that would actually go crazy on Carbine.
It was in my monthly shop,
Ardent's-
Lima. Another pain point, I must say, I would like every single item available to buy, even if it's significantly more Prisma. Just to have the ability to focus in on an item and buy it off the shelf is immediately
That
better
would
for
be
me.
nice.
I'm actually okay with the going to a special shop for the relics. I do think though that perks should be in base camps, like in all the shops. I think, but I'm okay with having a special shop for the relic.
No, we're talking about the armory rather than the relic shops. I agree. I don't mind relic shops being a different thing. What I do think is that they should be a little bit more interesting than just an orange shop in a forge. Like, I'd like them to build out the forge area to be a little bit more artistically significant.
That'd be nice.
I love this split cam they got going. Like I'm excited on our end to experience this 2 observer world. it could be really cool. Also, I love the way this Kingpin team has been playing with Surajang here on the KP. Like the only KP one of the few, at least, in the lobby here. We've seen a couple good hooks come through, but we got CNDYS playing the high ground.
He's missed the A. He's Surajang, not a Surajang.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. There's...
That's what I thought. His name was a Surajang, and then I
It
was
is
like,
a
wait, what?
Surajang.
Why is there no
Yeah, it
J?
is.
Why is there no A? Okay.
I'm curious, is the res beacon timer 6 seconds in this build?
I believe it's 6. Yeah.
They've turned Resurgence off for this game, by the way, so that was a slight mistake.
Oh. Replay game 1. We want more of this.
Again, after that, like, 30-minute break? No, thank you.
So Mary, this is a monstrosity of a build here.
Yeah, this is like proper Frankenstein's monster SUPERVIVE.
What,
So
what
the score at the bottom is in client, from what I understand. It is live. Like, this is competitive SUPERVIVE in client.
That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Wait. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a live update. There's no way they could track this thing immediately without some sort of API access. And look, but look, they're exactly the same, like, color code as well. It all feels like...
Yeah, interesting. Wonder if they do have API access though.
I mean, they have to. It's a NetEase production.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
That's the real reason it took so long for us to get to China. NetEase is like, we need this or no.
Yeah.
Which, in fairness, I can see that being a demand, so...
Like, this is, just publicity-wise? Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like 500 live viewers... Although, because all of these streamers are actually streaming themselves, potentially...
They are, yeah.
That's probably dragging
Yeah.
viewership away from it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, if you want to have validity to your game, just think about, like, saying we have literally all the greats that everyone's grown up watching all playing against each other. Like, it just makes the game... It makes it so much easier to get into now, I think. And the videos, the content as well that's going to come from this.
Dude, these Wukongs are going crazy. Sorry, Logic. This is just like staff slam after
It gets
staff
pretty
slam,
wild.
bro.
It gets pretty wild.
Can we
And, like,
make that
the-
shield smaller? Please.
On land, the precision we're seeing here, it's like the amount of staff slams that have hit is like, you know, just disgusting.
I mean, I'm gonna cut this up and re-upload it on, re-upload it as like a High Vive watches the Korea Chinese show match or something, because I think it's worth it. Like, all of the discussion that we're having here about 1.0 and
Yeah, for sure.
and just watching the
That's pretty
action
good.
and having fun. Like, it's
Oh,
I think it's worth
dude.
putting out into the space.
I completely agree.
Also, shout out to
Partying and crew.
Gogon.
No, I was wondering whether party and crew might be in danger there, but I should have believed in my goat Dade.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ning, okay, so
Oh my
Ning
goodness.
very famously
Bruh.
was a psychopath jungler who was not a very good Lee Sin clearer, but was very good at making ridiculous plays just at the cost of his own efficiencies. He's always known for just making crazy plays all the time.
Flashing over random walls for no
Yeah.
reason other than just to do so.
Dude.
Did you hear about the ridiculous? We might have to wait until after the game because there's actual violence happening. We can wait until the end of the game for the Ning silliness story about Lee Sin clears.
Yo, he gets to use, look, he gets to use the old money tree on Wukong. He's using the old money tree. You can't do this
man.
anymore.
That is pretty silly. Hang on, Jewel.
You need to get the
Nah, it's not gonna
consumables. I just watched him throw out and jump off like several trees like across that sequence. That is so
Why don't
awesome,
the Wukongs
dude.
do that? To get
Because
the,
you got to get the consumables. It's just a lot harder to get them.
I always just use it for money, but I've played with the Wukong and no one was like, hey, give me that. I never even thought about it. Alright, meta being developed now.
Yeah.
Well,
is
it's just
very,
like
very
this is a
great.
power with 3 charges on low cooldown. Like he has like infinite trees to work off of. It's actually insane in this version.
Go a Forge! Bank your Prisma, guys! Bank your Prisma, come on! Did we ever get any confirmation, by the way, if Prisma was earnable in customs? Because we did see the
I don't
Prisma
believe it
number
is.
go. Prisma is on in customs. I just don't know whether it translates to out of the game. You can earn Prisma in customs? Oh my god, I'm getting on to my contacts about that.
Oh, baby,
time to
let's
farm.
go.
Oh, you don't get... Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah, that's what I
Prisma
thought.
is
Oh
a mechanic
my.
in the game. You just can't... But you can bank it anyways for armor.
Oh,
Okay.
trade! Got one.
Phew, Treadsy, I was almost about to flip the table.
Yeah.
Mind you, I guess if you could farm Prisma in customs, why go onto South American servers and be cringe?
I think I've heard talk of like them adding Prisma to Arena though.
They should.
They are adding I believe they're adding Prisma to Arena, yeah.
So that
That's
could
one
be a
of, like,
cool
the-
thing, like to help at least for easy to do.
Ooh,
Dude,
nice
these
start.
slams, bro. Oh,
Like there's actually there's very few things which have unanimous criticism and even fewer with unanimous praise.
Yeah.
oh, double pull.
I think, Relic, you brought up something I thought was really interesting perspective that I agree with and never thought about. But it was just the fact that there's such a split,
Dude.
like, perspective that
Yeah.
that's in some ways a good thing. And I just never viewed that before. And I was like, huh, that's instead of only good or only bad. I was like, that's a healthy perspective, but I think you're absolutely correct.
Is that Jug King playing here? I think it might
This
be.
fuck.
Is it? No, it's not.
Oh,
You mean Jug
if
God?
he-
Jug. Might be.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah.
team is called CN Jug.
Yeah.
Yo, Jug God, oh my god. What? Talk about an absolute psychopath
I
player.
know, yeah, I know. That's the reason
Oh,
I
he might
won.
hit it! He might hit it! He might hit it! He's so close!
No,
The
come
guy
on.
who would
Oh,
flash
spike.
over the frickin'...
Oh, he did it! Oh my god!
Let's go!
Looper,
Let's
no!
go!
Looper, no!
Looper! Looper!
Oh, he's still gonna go down. Maximize.
Oh, they're still gonna lose. They're still gonna lose.
Oh,
Good,
no
good escape,
way.
good escape, good escape.
Maximize,
Wow.
very clean. Ah, my
He's
days.
still going.
It's not over. It's not
No,
over
he's
yet.
not.
He's still
He's gotta
Wukong.
go.
It's Wukong, baby.
Oh,
Wait.
you can bring that Monkey King down. Stop
Okay,
it.
so
There,
So-
we
Stopping the
go.
monkey
Got it,
king.
got it, got it, got it, got
Oh,
it.
there it is. Okay, I'm behind.
oh god, that was the final. That was the. That's the final thing. I was completely saying that. So, oh right, so Mike C is no idea from AAA from Abyssal Cup 5, by the way. Also, most wanted now being applicable to knocks as opposed to full kills. Go to change. I'm sorry. I love that. That makes it so
It's
much more
great.
impactful. Yeah. The loudest voices will always be the negative ones because
Yeah,
generally
always.
speaking, and especially in this community, there's never any room for, I see it your way from the negative crowd.
Yeah, true.
I think the negative crowd just want fixes to what they perceive as the issues, which again, I think what they perceive as the issues right now are actually incredibly on the money. But I was talking with Chris, someone who I've been playing with a lot in ranked currently, and he was like, you know, half the reason why the positive people aren't as loud is A, because they know they'll be shouted down by people who don't like the game and who think that they're sort of just pitying Theorycraft at this point. Also, they're just playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like what I've been doing.
They're not,
I've
they're not
just been grinding,
spending
dude.
time on
It's been
like
so fun.
salty Discord servers or
Yeah,
the
for
cesspit
real.
that is the
because
subreddit right now. They're
we
playing
don't
the
have to
game.
I mean, think about what I'm doing right now. I am here hanging out watching a watch party for SUPERVIVE while playing SUPERVIVE.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am currently in
It's
it.
I wonder if you know this, Relic. This is a kind of a question that I thought about because of your chat. Do you know like how many people are playing in China? We knew about the pre-signups. Do you have any idea of like their
Yeah.
player base over the last couple days?
Absolutely no idea. No idea. I mean, maybe Frosty, if Frosty's still in chat, Frosty might have some insight on the situation, but my understanding is that because they're going through their own exclusive client now, there is no
They will
accurate
be.
way to read the numbers unless you're Theorycraft Games.
Yeah.
And even trying to gauge popularity by matchmaking times is kind of a fool's errand because the matchmaking can be adjusted in terms of like bandwidth to say, okay, we're going to make it a little more strict so that you have higher quality matches, or maybe they'll loosen it, or maybe it's some in between. Like we just don't know. If even 10% of those 10 million players are playing, that's a W.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that it's on this patch as well, which has some elements of 1.0, like, and given all of the data now and all of the criticism and whiplash that they're getting in the West for 1.0, I'm really curious what the first official word addressing the game state is going to be like from Theorycraft. Like, I'm hoping it's super in depth. Let's put it that way. I'm hoping that it addresses a lot of the things that are being covered. So the differences, Wakubika are a little bit easier to describe. They have every hunter up until Krista. They do not have Saros. They do not have Eva. They do not have Carbine. They do have Wukong. I believe the situation is that they are releasing one hunter every week. So they will have Saros this coming week, for example, then Eva, then Carbine, so they are caught up to the full roster. Armor repair is still at base camp. They do have armor shards, though, that we have in 1.0. Powers are pre-1.0. Meteor souls are still there, so we don't have perks, but as you can see top left, the actual, like, perk icons are there, and so it might be the case that souls that have been added to the game, like, they are still in this version of the game. So it's a real Frankenstein's monster of a build. It's more like pre 1.0 than 1.0. Like, there's no armory. What's your opinion on this patch of competitive? I think it's hard to tell. I think that one EU scrims, after which everybody lost their collective marbles, is hard to definitively say the game is cooked. Or like, I do think that the balance is off. I do.
Yeah.
But I also think, and here's my hot take. I think if this patch dropped in Asia, forget the armory for a second. Let's just talk about balance. If this patch dropped in Asia, they wouldn't care a jot, because all of the hunters that we're seeing now appearing regularly in EU in particular, that's basically just the Asia meta. Shiv, Brawl, Dive, Wukong's popular. Like, that's just... So
Wukong will always be popular, because this was very true when similar characters were added to League, to Dota. I mean, obviously in League it's actually called Wukong, because obviously it's from some Wukong. It's like one of the most iconic and beloved characters in the East, bar none. And China in particular loves Wukong as a character, and the play rate of those characters, purely off kind of like folklore hero status, will always be high. So that's partly why Wukong's come out in China. And in the East with these servers dropping, it's because it's a super popular character. When League did something similar with Ari in Korea, and it did very well for similar reasons. Looper, no!
The gold, by the way, Samiri, is basically the points, like the gold points. So you'll see. So it's basically a representation of what they have bottom left. So you'll see that number go up if they kill teams.
Yeah. So they get half of the team they kill.
Yeah.
So here, if a team has 30, they'll get 15. If a team has 45, they get, what, 27?
28. It rounds up.
Rounded up? Okay.
Yeah.
They're such kind souls.
Ooh!
Obliterated.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Damn.
Looper again. Looper, stop dying.
No, Looper, why?
That's an interesting comp. Bishop Wukong in Felix.
That's a
I mean, that's very
Tanky.
aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
everyone has a shield. Everyone does damage.
But they've also got so much gap closer.
Yeah, I like it.
The door was open, no
They
fun.
pushed Kuro into the vault.
You're alienated. No friends.
You get nothing.
Ah, lovely to see entering the chat now. The newly crowned official SUPERVIVE Glazer, Sicky. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How you doing, man? Nice to see some positive opinions in the Discord, to be honest. I would say, though, and I've put this advice out to Major Pleasure as well, be careful. Be careful. There is, you know, it's one thing to share your opinion. I think it's another thing to try and argue against people who are very set in wanting to criticize the game right now. So just more for your mental health. Just hope you're keeping safe out there.
That's why I don't even interact with what I consider like bad faith people about it. It's like we're just negativity to be negative. If it's valid criticism, I'll take that because there's definitely some valid criticism to give. But I always hate the bad faith ones.
It's so hard not to. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, sometimes I'm looking in the Discord and I'm like, guys, it's been 2 days and I have a feeling that Theorycraft, they know what you're concerned about. I don't know if you need a 20th post talking about the same thing you've complained about already. Like, chill.
It is on Theorycraft to control the narrative and ultimately to community manage.
Yeah.
It's on them. It's on them. You know, it's. I know it's so tempting, and I've bitten the bullet multiple times myself. But yeah.
I guess it's just like so unrealistic. Like if it was a normal job, like if this was anywhere else and it wasn't like a game, if Theorycraft didn't approach as being like such a friend, which I think is part of what it was, then I think that like maybe it wouldn't be like. Let's put it this way: this would not happen to League of Legends. They would not be like, we're gonna talk about this nonstop every day just to you guys, like, until you do something. They'd be like, all right, we know in 2 weeks a patch is coming. We're just deal with it until then.
I don't know, man. I see a lot of complaining about League.
There's a lot of complaining about
I see a lot
League.
of complaining about League, to be honest.
There's a lot of complaining.
But I don't think I see
No.
talk about the same thing nonstop.
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yes.
In fact, I feel like League faces exactly the same issue in that no matter what they
Worse.
do, they're
Far
always going to
worse.
get, yeah.
Far worse.
I thought it was just toxic and they talked a lot, but I didn't see them like harping on
There
like.
are people who literally say it's the worst game ever, yet play a good like 100 hours a month.
You know that if League of Legends was on Steam, recent reviews would be very negative.
Always.
And as a side, that's why Steam reviews are very hard to read. Because,
Yeah.
yes, for
Yeah.
example, we've got
Yeah.
mixed reviews for the first time in SUPERVIVE's history. You know what has mixed reviews, both recent and long-term? Apex Legends. And that
Yeah, I mean,
game
yeah.
is doing just fine.
Valid.
Yeah.
You know a game that has very, very positive reviews? Strinova. Some of you will be asking, what's Strinova? Exactly.
Your point, exactly.
What? But Bolatro has really good reviews.
Balatro is also single player.
Exactly. So what lesson learned? Just make sure that nobody else can play the game with you.
Some more questions from chat. What do you think about this version of the Armory? I love the build
but I-
diversity. Love the items.
I like concept. Honestly, I like the concept.
I think
I
that
think they
it's
need
fine.
to implement it better. I like
Yeah.
that. I think it needs to be implemented
It's a
better.
flat execution, but I like the idea.
with the right changes, it becomes arguably one of the best things that they've added to the game.
Yes.
Slickery, I'm so happy with the changes to items, shields. The game is so less snowbally now. I feel like teams are way more balanced overall. I agree. Actually, in my first games, I was really worried that it'd become more snowbally. And actually, because of all of the catch-up mechanics in the game, it doesn't feel that bad. Like, I've gone on a number of poverty runs where I've still picked up second or third, which isn't great for Prisma extraction still, which that's a different point entirely. But, yeah. Love the game. Really hope it pops off hard enough to get a server up in Oz. Deoxys, man, I am praying for you guys. I hope you guys get an OCE server at some point. I totally understand why Theorycraft aren't going for it yet. Like, I think that just Oceania in
give it
general
time.
it's suffering a bit of a gaming drought right now.
Yeah.
OCE. But I mean, honestly, the best thing that you can do is try and keep playing yourself, even if it's on ping. Tell all your friends about it. Like,
Yeah.
if the interest is there, I don't see why it wouldn't happen. And I agree,
Yo, I'm
Wakubika.
back.
Welcome back. I think I know I'm to bring back a very old term. It feels a bit white knighty right now on both Discord and the subreddit. So we've got some keyboard warriors out there. People who, if they were faced with actual, like, voice-to-voice conversations or, you know, face-to-face interactions with people who did have a different opinion to them, they'd maybe be a little... I mean, honestly, one of the... I don't want to throw him under the bus, but I think that our very good friend Sprokane is a very good example of this. Because we got Sprokane on High Vive, and he was... the whole reason I wanted to get him on as a guest is because he was so pro-squads and so anti-trios. And he ended up being very tame with his opinions. He was like, oh, you know, I'm not saying that trios is bad. I'm saying that squads is a lot better. And then you look at him in any Discord, any Reddit, and the guy is going off on trios is better, and most recently about ranked restrictions and stuff, which is his prerogative. And I think that he's absolutely valid in what he's saying. But the point is that he feels more emboldened to say what he really thinks when he doesn't have the threat of blowback on voice or the threat of blowback on, you know, in a face-to-face conversation. It's just the nature of the internet. Social media has enabled people to be truly awful. Again, not saying the Sprokane is, but I'm saying in terms of like the extremes and what you're seeing out there on the subreddit and the Discord, that is the case.
True.
So can I ask a question? It was just a complete topic switch, but still about SUPERVIVE.
Certainly.
If you had 3 players to name that could potentially be the closest we have to Faker in this game, who are the 3 players you would name?
Lima, Aiden BY.
Nidhogg.
Pine. Pine's gotta be up there.
Shout.
Or you guys might have to do it one at a time with 3. I got 2.
I think it's like those 3. I think Aiden BY, Lemur, Nidhogg for me.
Okay.
That's fair. Like, is anyone else? I feel like I'm missing some people.
Pine.
here.
That's fine.
Pine.
Fine. I can...
Surprisingly, I don't have Lemur. I think Lemur is probably our most known player and super well-rounded, but when I think of Faker, I think of, like, just straight carry potential.
Yeah,
Of
just
like-
Ooh,
better.
Nice is a good one too.
You know?
Okay,
And,
who's
like,
on
I
last?
think Niza's a great shout.
That's
Niza,
true,
yeah.
Niza, I would probably say Pine.
Who
I
am I
also
missing
like,
on the last
think
score?
that is
Hang on.
big
Yeah, I would agree with
magical
that, Synoid.
attention there. Huh. I don't. I know we're missing people, but
Yo, Afro's another crazy mechanical
Yeah,
player.
Afro's a good one.
Yeah,
That's-
love
okay.
Afro.
But I guess Afro doesn't. Like I might have to go with Pine only because I think Pine's the only one I feel that has that like straight carry potential by myself, but also has like won enough tournaments. Like I think Lemur of course has won plenty of tournaments, but I never got that straight like 1v1 Lemur does it by himself.
I mean,
I've definitely gotten that.
you have intern. Oh, I
Oh yeah, especially on
Yeah.
Celeste. Especially on Celeste.
I feel like the last door in general, like you could probably make an argument for like that entire squad.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
be
All 3 of
fair.
them, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Together,
In fact, that
the
could
3
just
of them.
be
Yeah.
the squad. Yeah,
When I think SUPERVIVE competitive, I think the last door.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, but we've not really had much experience with the Asian squads yet, and there's a lot of
That's
risk.
true.
Like Ice King.
Yeah.
How good is Ice King?
Oh,
You've seen
God.
him be real
already
good.
Faker, but-
Aminos.
But he's playing
Aminos.
real well on our screens right now.
Aminos.
Is that Aminos? Exactly. We're looking at some people here who are coming from some cultures who have put literal decades at this point into the art of playing MOBAs professionally. And there is a reason why Korea and China tends to dominate in things like your League of Legends and your Dotas and your Heroes of the Storms and stuff.
I think it's the philosophy of like NA teams. I've always thought that the reason like Asian teams meta, like their metas is just so much better is I don't feel like they seem as limited in their thinking of like what's possible, and I feel like NA is always like we see one good thing that works and we only hone in on that versus like being open to other stuff or trying to find other things.
It's crazy to think that Aminos on the new guard, by the way, wasn't even. Actually, were they top 6? I don't think they got top 6, did they? No, they were 9th in Abyssal Cup 5.
Yeah.
With Frosty and Zwinny. Oh, Zwinny's Kingpin. We're missing Zwinny from this. Philippines, so I understand why they wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But Zwinny on the Kingpin was awesome.
Look at the triple sand wall here on orange.
Hey, do you remember the
I
sand
like
wall?
it. They're just like, stay away from me. Don't come anywhere close to me.
Sand wall, one of the powers has been removed.
Yeah. For now.
I didn't even realize that, but you're right.
Dude,
Same
you
with
know what
mana
power
battery
has
here.
gotten insane is that similar is Air Blast. The 3-star Air
Blaster?
Blast is gonna be
Yeah.
the craziest thing ever. It's literally it's on a 15-second cooldown. It gives you like 40% shield based on the amount of like characters you hit with it. It's like wild.
You know, an idea that
And
came
it
to
has a
mind.
slow.
Yeah, the idea that came to mind, and it was more born out of customs, but I think actually it would do well to apply it to ranked, is, you know, like in, this is going to be a wild comparison, you know, like in Mario Kart, you can select your CC.
yeah, right.
I'm here for
So
all
like
of
you
it.
got 50cc, 100cc, 150cc. I could see a world, not just customs but ranked, where you choose the armory star level that you want to play. So if you think that the 3-star armory is nuts and not fun, you can choose a lower star rating queue to go into. Because I know the
Whoa, that sounds
conversation,
cool.
That's really cool. No,
Like
that's, I like that concept.
the conversation in competitive right now is that we're probably going to stick with 1-star armory items. Like if they give us the ability to choose, then the 1-star armory items are great because it offers the build diversity without going too over the top with like stat building and whatnot.
Oh man, it's chilling up there.
Eagle.
Oh, but you're getting hurt now. Oh no! That was so unfortunate.
That's just out of bounds damage going crazy right there.
Yeah, but it did like nothing and then just exploded. It was almost like it was tied to storm damage. That was weird.
So it's quite interesting. If I read the graphic bottom left correctly, the team that's currently who's got the most points is actually out right now. Like they killed so many teams and got so many points that even when they lost
Yeah.
half, they're still above 60.
Which is mental. But it is giving you, but it is actually giving you a lot more value for actually getting team kills. Like,
Yeah.
especially in the grand scheme of things, winning is good, especially if you've got a lot of points to work with. But there is step one is just getting a lot of points.
I did not know out of bounds damage was tied to storm damage. That's very interesting.
No,
Good
is
to
I
know.
know. I don't believe
No.
it's supposed to be. That's just what it looks
I
like.
think I think it is, or from what
Oh.
chat's saying, it looks like it is.
I guess technically I guess the storm goes upwards as well as sideways. Is the law behind
It's like
that?
it's like whatever stage the storm damage is at, like that's how much you take when you're out of bounds. Basically, is what they're saying. I think.
Yo, this
But how
rotate from
would
the shiv
always
was
doing
wild.
it then?
Oh, maximize.
Oh, that hit. But they could capitalize.
I'm starting to get tired. Ugh.
Chat, don't
What
worry,
time
we'll be
is
with
it
you in a
over?
little bit. Well, the thing is that this started at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah.
For
I
Magical.
slept for 2 hours.
Magical
So,
didn't sleep.
Nice.
Is the problem? Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
because my sister, she went to Warp Tour. With
Oh,
her
lovely.
family.
Nice.
And so we're babysitting my niece. But then the problem was they had Ubered there, and
Dude, this fight though.
then they tried to Uber back, but no Uber would pick them up.
Oh my.
No Uber's picking them up either. You are trapped, homie.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they just got destroyed. Oh.
That Wukong
Yeah, so
had no right surviving that long.
Not at all. But yeah, so I ended up picking up my sister and her husband.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you, Frosty. I think it's a better strategy to mastery, basically. And it's like if you pick one hunter and you focus on it, like these Chinese players do, who are more focused on mastery, like in general in gaming. And it's just like, you know, a little more of the culture too. I think like it's just cool to see that play out. Whereas like, you know, you just get like in other regions, especially like North America, a lot of people like to play a lot of different hunters. And while there's a lot of validity to that and that you can understand what your opponents are wanting to do to you, like we're just talking about, like I think there's certainly, like, if you haven't invested the time or don't have quite the time to invest, like picking one hunter and going deep on them to give you the mental space to understand the rest of the game around that, I think is like, you know, pretty prevalent to why like some of these guys look so cracked already.
You also sometimes, if you do play too many hunters too early on, you don't really realize, like, yeah, you understand other hunters and how they interact, but you don't know it on the same level as someone that only played one hunter, so you get kind of caught off guard. You're like, this is a winning matchup for sure. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I didn't know this hunter could do this in this scenario.
Interesting. I like that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just... How the hell are we going to be able to implement this into the Liquipedia?
Oh boy, yeah, I
format
don't
is so
envy that
different.
one.
And the format changes basically every game because you're starting with different points. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
question for a
true.
read.
Actually, fair point. How? Let's see. I will be interested to see how, if we've got anybody out in China who's got, because they'll have access to better stats websites for this than we will on that front. So whatever NetEase people are using to store stats. It'd be very interesting to see how what they're putting on their own wikis.
It's a competitive ruling, Luca. It's a competitive ruling. I think that it is, especially when you're dealing with a LAN event, you don't want to be banning, because in this situation, you would just ban the hunter. Like, that's just protocol. If there is a bug with on this level, on this scale. And so I think from their perspective, they've just said, okay, we'll allow you to use it, because we know that a fix is coming. And the players have practiced with it by this point, so... Come on, passing. Nice shot!
Oh, good work.
So is this the old gliding mechanics as well I'm seeing?
Am I seeing a timer on them? I'm not sure I
It's
am.
weird. It's actually weird we can't see their glider fuel in the spec view.
Yeah, so I don't actually know.
Old gliding.
Old
Frosty
gliding. Okay,
confirms.
Frosty. Okay.
I was going to say it because that felt like a very easy spike. From
Yeah,
Parton.
that's very fair.
What are you guys' thoughts on the gliding changes?
Love
I
it.
need to play with it more. I think it's largely positive, but I need to play with it more. Plus, I will say, like, again, I've generally been more of a, like, in my own right, more of a casual player, so I would be interested to see what a lot more of the comp players think about it, but in like a week and a half's time. I think people are going to need to settle with it. You need to get over the initial, oh, it's different, I don't like change vibes that you often get.
Yeah, for sure.
And then ask that question again in like a week and a half.
That's fair.
Eric,
I love it.
say
I've also
aerial
been
fight
enjoying it.
expressionism is at an all-time high, and actually
Yeah.
from the perspective of a very average player, ergo me, to know that if I land my shots correctly, even if I'm on the back foot, I could potentially
still
spike
win it.
someone instead of just opening the glider and getting insta-spiked. Such a great feeling. Like I mean, we literally just see that play out
Yeah.
in person. Open the glider, insta.
Good
It's not
timing,
fun.
that.
Yeah.
Go on.
I would like to
Ice
know
King?
a little bit. Oh, are they gonna?
Hang on, third party. It's
Oh,
Praying
they
Man
got
Life.
him!
Let's go. Praying Man
Well
Life.
done.
Let's
The
go.
emotes. He throws out the emotes.
I would like a little more clarity on like hunters that kill you almost like right away, like Strike. If you're gliding and Strike autos you, you're probably gonna die.
Bad. Yeah.
That's the only thing that feels bad. But aside from that, I think it feels so much better. Aerial expression is, Relic was saying. I think a new player, it feels a lot more natural. Of like that's how it should work instead of just dying for hitting spacebar once by mistake while you're over the abyss, like that.
Like that, yeah. Case in point. This is a case study as to why new gliding is better.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you all. This is from K's Ensloth. Casters and players for keeping the game fun, inviting, and just a healthy community-wise. I've never played MOBAs BRs until SUPERVIVE, but I've heard plenty of horror stories about LOL. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that Twitch... Ironically enough, X and Twitch are the best places to consume SUPERVIVE right now. I think that it's got the most balanced opinions and the best discussion.
Yeah. And like in SUPERVIVE is at its heart a competitive game. Yes, it's a BR. Yes, there's a little bit more you can do well without having to be super crazy by just playing smart, all those kinds of things. But you will find, I think, in most MOBAs, it takes a bit of hunting, but it is more than possible to go find some really amazing communities who will teach you about these really rich, really complicated, really rewarding games, but that just ask quite a lot of you sometimes in terms of what it takes to learn all there is to learn about these games. And the SUPERVIVE community, if you can find the right space, is a really great space to come and hang out and chill and get to know a game that is kind of just starting up in a lot of ways.
Can you see the Krista now, Frosty? It's one of the Chinese players, anyway.
Oh my god, this Bishop. Oh,
And
the R&B's
Icon as
big
well.
still, bro.
Oh.
That was disgusting.
Gotta go for the chase. Gotta go for the chase.
Hang on. What about the other side, though? Mad Life and Prey might catch someone here if they're... Okay, they're not going to overdo it.
Hearing that lazy, I think that we're all go for the chase. Oh, maybe not. Maybe don't go for that.
Yeah, maybe not. Mad Life is playing Kingpin! Mad Life's playing Kingpin! Yes!
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Let's
This
go.
is like the guy. The guy's name is literally a. It's like when people say like what's a great example? Pulling a C9 in Valorant or whatever. Like his name is like famous for being someone who could just read people with hooks. And the moment I say they're about to get into having face jacked, oh, Mad Life, no. Okay, we won't get to see him hook things because they're about to die horribly here. Wait, go on, Pray, keep your boys alive.
Oh, the tree grenade is so
forest!
well placed.
Oh,
they're
so
going
did
in
Pray
though.
die for it? Hang on, Maximize.
Oh, Maximize? Oh, the slam.
Oh.
Maximize still got this though.
Oh, he's too good. Okay. Unfortunate.
Oh my god, they're just chaos.
Yeah, specifically it's the C9 in Overwatch. Initialize.
Yeah.
It's when you take your eye and movement off the cart, and so you lose.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. But it obviously then C9 becomes a byword for like a misplay, but you know what that is within the concept. Like, oh, they pulled a C9. Mad Life has that. His name means something. Basically, it means if you in League specifically predict a flash movement with a hook, so you see someone dodge with an ability, you catch them anyway. Having precast the hook. So it's like throwing a Kingpin hook out in a random direction, and someone blinks into it, knowing they're going to blink there.
That's an early
Mad
one
Life
for
was-
Aminos, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. Oh.
These
Oh,
Firefox
now that
has
could
been
change
cooking,
things
dude.
up as well. Because again, we're in round 4, aren't we, as well? Because they've got everyone starting with 40 points. So this could get very interesting point score-wise.
So Firefox and Brawl, mortal enemies in the wild, but on the same team, a force to be reckoned with.
在追着樱花，樱花这把是选择了伯劳鸟，
地这边他们的位置被逼得很难受。哦，但是跑
拉开了，这个
还打算追吗？
不轻易过这个大的深渊。
深渊。
Pooh, Brawl just deleted before he can ult. Oh, that's
漂亮
parting.
控住这边的话，汉在操作，悟空拉开，
看回去了，
没有。
Oh, they said Wukong.
算了算了，走了，
剩少一个人的情况下，
没必要没必要。他们这个位置，
哎，这里丝血，
能不能打到？
丝血的对过，
哦
被猫乐带走，漂亮，猫了一个漂亮的追击。
I feel like a brawl grapple is one of those things where like you need like a lot of playtime on brawl to really like master like the grapple movement. Like see people that with like a lot of hours on brawl, they can move so like gracefully with the grapple, and if you don't kind of like have that figured out, it can be like pretty clunky.
If you want a brawl that is not going to save you, and actually miss every chain, I'm your guy.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I think though he's so fun to play. Like even if you're bad at him, like everyone's gonna be bad at him starting out. I was terrible at him at the beginning, but like I'm still pretty bad at him. But he's just so fun to play. Like he's just like one of those characters where the kit is so deep that just trying to be a creator of the chaos is really fun. And like his kit, you know, really leans into the BR sort of style where he really like thrives in the chaos. The way he can like iframe with his ult, he's like a really good disruptor, like being able to like ship it in with the grapple, still have multiple ways out, R&B charge, 3 shifts, can iframe immune, like get an enemy team to blow other cooldowns, iframe immune it, like shift back out, beta dunk into a slam. Like he just has like so much kind of potential, but it takes a lot of like mastery to do that effectively, and when you see it done in the right hands, it's like kind of like art form.
Apparently Sinoid's friend was on Cloud 9 when the C9 incident happened.
Oh
Yikes.
no.
Who's the best brawl now? Height. I don't even think it's close. Actually,
In the West, probably.
in the West, Height. Yeah, I think in the East, probably Angel.
Angel's up there for sure. Who was playing on Triple S?
Oh.
I'm trying to remember.
I need to. The problem is that okay. So all of the name translations are in caster spiels, thankfully.
Yeah, they are. I should go look at them, wouldn't we?
Was it
Yeah.
Araujo or Leaky?
Yeah, maybe Leaky. I can't. I'd have, the thing is, I'd have to go back and look at the VODs. It's the honest answer.
That's the thing
Honest
is,
answer.
I remember Angel. That's why I'm gonna say Angel. I
Yeah.
feel like Angel's brawl stood out more.
Angel was really good. Yeah. One of the good Dream Makers. Was it Yorick who was playing it on Good Dream Maker?
It was
also pretty
Yorick on
solid.
Dreammaker. Yeah.
But yeah, that's fair. I think I hear you, and that's fair.
Oh, that's an. Oh,
Dude,
that's great
Alright,
zoning from the
Cora
Krista.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do that much at this point, though, is it? Oh, the facial chain's in. There we go.
Yo, this team's got 130 points.
Yeah, off this round. Yeah, if they
Possibly
win this, they are actually being-
175. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. They're about to. If they can catch up this last player, they've got it. The strike's too close. The strike's too close. No value. Yeah, gone.
Oh, that
Look
didn't
at all the
Insta
items.
update?
Is someone else alive? Did someone escape? I thought they got them all, but I might be wrong.
No, they definitely eliminated the team. I don't know whether the score hasn't updated or if I just misread how much score they were going to get. Oh, do they still only get 20? Wait, no, that's not right. Because no, it's not right. No, it's not right because they got the score updated in previous games. So we were talking about when they had like 8 points in game 1.
Watch Ice King. Hang on, Ice King could just do a lot of work here.
The stinky water!
Oh, Ice
Oh, but
King's
it
gonna
doesn't
be
matter.
so annoying. Yeah, watch Ice King at the back of this. I think, yeah, unfortunately Invictus aren't gonna get close enough. Yeah, that's a nice temp, Wukong. But you are now in a horrible spot. Okay.
Yorick is also known for their, well, Frosty's saying they're more known for their Kingpin than their Brawl, Yorick.
That's fair. I remember the Kingpin comp game 2. That was really, really good. I remember that first game, sorry, it came down to GDM versus All Out Triple S, which was just silly.
I really hope restrictions are removed. Even solo players are saying it doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, I can understand the hesitancy from the Theorycraft point of view. But I think that the steamrolling issues aren't going to be as prevalent. I think what they're waiting for, Theorycraft, is to see whether the game actually grows over the next week or so. And I think that if they see that upward trajectory, yeah, if they see the upward trajectory, I imagine they'll take off the shackles, so to speak. Like, I almost feel like it's a shame that it wasn't, like, this wasn't a ticketed event.
Yeah,
Because I feel like the only thing that this really needs now is a crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, so Kites is one of the viewers of the LPL with me and Nymera, and they were saying, I goes here for Ming. Unfortunately, it's Ning with an N, as in the old IG jungler is here, which is a very different player. And I do apologize. It's not Ming. It's not Alistair player, it's Ning. I never did finish the Ning story from earlier, so this is a bit of story time with Initialize. So Ning was world champion with Invictus Gaming, first time China ever won Worlds in League of Legends. And he was a jungler. That was Rookie and the Shy's team. Jackie Love was on the squad as well. Very, very popular. Kind of that's kind of, it really brought the prestige of LoL up in China because they won something finally, and that's a big deal. And was a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. However, when Ning finally retired, there was a game just before he retired where he played Lee Sin, very famous jungle champion, where he did his first clear incredibly badly, like really, really, really badly. And so all of the other junglers in the league took upon themselves to film themselves clearing on Lee Sin, but just doing it faster than Ning, and they put a leaderboard where to see how much faster than Ning they could clear on Lee Sin with. It was diabolical stuff. Like, there was a whole meme everywhere. We're basically doing like ghost, like Mario Kart ghost racing, but to Ning's clear. It was so bad.
而且尤其其实韩国的这边的几个队伍都有不错的霸人的绝活，他们也很喜欢这个霸人这个角色。
Dude, I'm just saying. There's like 15 years of League lore, which I'm just...
There is.
I'm just like... I could have you tell me about it, I could have Magical or Soph tell me about it, and I'm just sitting here like... Man, I still don't know the name of like half the champions in this game. I know more about League because of Arcane and Wild Rift than actually playing League of Legends.
Fair.
It's a great draw.
I mean, like, I think one of the things that Riot probably didn't get as much out of as I think they could have done was making sure that Arcane had a better ramp into playing the various games that they had, and they didn't really improve the new player experience to go with Arcane, which I think would have been a slam dunk.
Yeah, for sure.
Something I've raised before, and I think it is unfortunate because League is a great game. It's just very complicated and quite unforgiving to new players coming in by themselves. SUPERVIVE, not in a dissimilar sort of situation, but I feel like the community is a little bit better about helping you out. And I think the other thing is because you don't have to... Ooh, replays, let's go. Did they screw up the vault?
No, they're okay.
No, it's just flawless. Okay. What did they get? Oh, okay. But yes, what are the thing with SUPERVIVE, right? Is like actually you can just play the game PvE with your squad, and you can just sort of follow your squad around if you don't know what's going on and kind of be okay. At least in lower elos. Whereas in League, like, it's a lot harder to escape your demons in the sense of, like, you have to lane against these people. They are right against you all the time, and you don't get to avoid them.
Yeah.
两个人激活，樱花倒了，只剩下德云社小腿，小腿克里斯塔。
Ooh, that's nasty.
So we're keeping an eye out for Invincible team. Like, they have a 300-point lead at this point?
That's mental. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get that people are starting with 50 points in this game, and there is definitely a world where you can cut that lead down, but it feels like they've placed well and killed well in every game so far.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, like, I prefer the nuance of individual kill points. Because
Yeah, I
with
can
individual
see that.
kill points, like yes, you can still balloon with the lead, and certainly their finishing record, Invincible, has been really strong
Very high.
over the course of the day, but not like 300 points strong.
可以帮队友提升一下等级。那么950应该是会来吃一波这个怪，来到达第7级。还剩1秒 ，OK。
Rumpy Zerf, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time.
Hey. Hello, Zareth. Good to see you in another channel.
Oh, Zeref, not Zerf. Never mind. Misread. Try SUPERVIVE.
队都想来这边吃一些晚上的这个经济。
One of mine and my brother's longtime subs watches the LPL with us.
Very cool.
If you like initialized Chimera, League of Legends, and LPL, you'll love SUPERVIVE.
Yeah, but I say this is pretty much up your alley, Zareth. I'm saying this now.
Ooh.
Oh, Naminos. Oh, he's on the shiv again. Oh my days. He's gonna get the triple, isn't he? Go on. Where's the last one?
Might have gotten out there, honestly. On a brawl, yeah, there's no shot they chase him down.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Revive's coming out.
strats?
They can't stick around. Yeah, they get us away with it. Nicely done.
That's RC9. That's RC9.
RC9, yeah,
Anytime
so
anybody
true.
goes into the bush,
Yeah,
NA
yeah.
strats. Oh, 1,000 kites. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Have we got any mechanics that are like so iconic to a particular player yet? Like, is there a Lima? Is there a Nidhogg? Or an Aiden or a Tom Kick?
I mean, honestly, most recently, Team AMG from Korea. Like, we talk about NA strats, but they're like all in a bush with an oath, waiting to trap people. Like, that's all they did all game. So I think that
Death strats.
the TAMG is definitely has already made like a name for itself.
That was a cool team to
Lima
watch.
using Celeste ulti with the wing relic. I
Oh
see it.
yes,
That's
Hoverwings Celeste.
fair.
Which, in fact, that was so iconic that the new Hoverwings has been named after Lima. Rumel's
That's true.
Hoverwings, which is Lima
That is
backwards.
super cool.
抢完以后直接开打。
打了一个，我感觉打了汉他们一个措手不及。
Oh, Looper?
空大招开出，立棍汉逼到一个
Hang on, watch that fight. Parting's keeping them busy. Alright, I think Maximize about to kill them all here.
已经满戏了，
Oh, not with that backline poke though.
形成了一个一打。
Yeah, I thought Parting had overplayed it a bit there. Yeah, no, Dade's gonna keep him
要
busy.
先拉开去补
It's not Yasuo, Dade. What are you doing? Heat is spirit grenades.
不让他们
低谷没有甲了，被
Oh,
三人
nice stun.
起火
Wait, shrugged it off.
开出大招规避
Fly the
下伤害
Firefox.
但是有点难受这个位置。
Hang on.
Look at this Omni Vamp! Look at this Vamp! What is going on?
Oh,
Deagle, that is
wow.
unreal!
Oh, it's Berry Eater. It's Berry
by the way.
Eater.
You're
is going
right,
crazy.
it is Berry Eater.
没有
And they've got so many bushes in this area.
打赢啊，打赢
That's wild, actually. Hang on.
Dude,
We've
that
got
was a
back.
crazy amount of healing right there, bro. I was also like, what is happening?
Hang on, Maximize is back. Deagle's still got bushes to work with, by the way. He's back to full!
I know. Like, I love that EMP tried to take it out of Iron Acres, and then we get Maximize rejoining, and now there's a third party. That is so unfortunate, dude.
Oh my days. Have they both got... It's Otahan also got Berry Eater. No, he doesn't. Okay, I thought he had for a second. I was thinking, oh my
Robber
God, we've got two
Raccoon
of
and
them.
Ricochet shot, I think.
That would make sense.
低沟跑了，
低谷跑了。哇，刚才那波是因为低谷身上有一个食美者，所以说他只要能吃草就。
This Ning on Firefox
看在野王
was going
Yeah.
crazy last game.
打。
Yeah, this
Or
was
the
the
game- or
guy I
the
was
game
talking
before,
about with
maybe.
the
Yeah,
Lee
yeah,
Sin
yeah.
clear challenge. It's
Gotcha,
yeah, he's
gotcha.
a very famously quite an aggressive player. Would used to like sack efficiency to make plays happen quite a lot, for better or worse. But he was a playmaker, nice hook. Was that Mad Life? It was Mad Life with the hook. Of course it was. My God.
狐狸他走不掉了，啊
下
没有对
面还有，
对，
但是被
I think Ning might be dead here unless he can dash out.
Yeah,
Where
he's
do you
got
go from here?
he's got Iron Fist to use. Nah, it's a big stun. Yeah.
Nah, he's alright. Yeah, never mind.
他们队拿下了他宁王的积分
非。常漂亮。刚才这一波的话， 马大头队是很好的一个劝架。
野王队还有人吧？应该。
野王队应该是还有人的。
对，还有人。
有。
对，还有人还没有被拿。
马大头的这波嗅觉，我感觉非常的好。
马大头这个时机非常好，
切入的非常好的一个切入点。
Yeah, Wukong's got. I mean, similar to the like Brawl, but this is why Brawl's been, you know, like nerfed so many times over the last like since November release, and even before that, he's just been constantly changed and nerfed and adjusted. Because like so the real problem stems from the fact that this is like designed and framed as an action shooter game, right? And it has FPS elements designed into its core. And there very early on was no true melee characters in the game. It was all ranged characters. And basically Brawl and Jin are like two of the first kind of like true melee character additions to the game, and they've been a constant struggle since very early playtesting and their like inception to balance. And it's just it's a tough challenge to try to balance a melee character, because you have to give them the mobility they need to close the gap against ranged. But in the hands of someone who can like master mobility, like we're watching right in front of us, this Wukong just going absolutely turbo across the map here.
This thing needs to be nerfed into the ground.
Yeah, exactly. So it is like, but basically we will certainly be seeing some Wukong nerfs, because that's what we've seen with the Brawl, with the Jin, to put him in a spot where you know, there's a lot of argument of whether you could call them balanced or not, but at least they're not as crazy over oppressive as they were at the beginning. Like there are windows to play against them. And I will say both those characters do feel very overtuned in the Armory 1.0 world. This Wukong though still just going insane here. Seeing Jug.
It's again, I will maintain this, and I think this says a lot about my feelings on Hudson.
Oh boy.
This is way better than the Hudson meta.
Oh yeah, Hudson was so annoying though.
Like that was awful.
Oh, it was just say like the thing is, Hudson led to very like it turned into trench warfare, where you just have like, here is the line of barbed wire.
True.
Here is Hudson 1 with my machine gun emplacement. And you have to try and fire out airstrikes with your mortars and nukes downtown and try and pray that you could break through the front line. Because there's no way you were getting behind a Hudson that was set up well, right? Not by yourself.
No. And especially back then, remember, it was still squads.
Yeah. So there was a fourth person to wash you back every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it depends on the esport though, Sinoid, because in Rocket League, if you get to like 25, 26 as a Rocket League player, you've done really well for yourself. You are old man territory at 25, 26 in Rocket League. But in stuff like League of Legends, there's, I think, a lot more respect and need for the experience and how you approach games and mentality.
Increasingly so, yeah.
And so
those older,
like those older heads are actually quite valuable, I think, for like captain roles and whatnot.
Also, there's just something about actually having played through a lot of different metas and having played a lot of different champions and styles that's really valuable. It's like, okay, yeah, I can play that for you. Which newer players might be mechanically very gifted, but maybe don't have the same, like, just veterancy in terms of knowing matchups and metas as well.
Yeah. Is there any young good SUPERVIVE players? Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of young good SUPERVIVE players for sure.
Yeah, we have quite a wide age range in SUPERVIVE, much like League of Legends. And so you'll find like 16-year-olds up to 26, 28-year-olds, I think, at this point. Sinoid, you're a great SUPERVIVE player.
Relic putting me like 6 years out of the range of greatness here.
Hey,
What, you're 14?
Hey, you are a really great elderly caster, dude.
Elderly caster. Hey, it makes me kind of feel like a wizard. I'm cool with it.
Supervive's Gandalf, dude.
That is a compliment. Oh my
An
god.
elderly caster is never early, nor is he late. He casts the team fight precisely when he means to.
Amazing.
Full of a brawl! Finds the kill on the Koro one.
还有2个人都走了。
March to Mage Bog!
状态还不错，现在能。但是离圈
That's Saruman, so not really, but yeah.
Zikaric entering the new 1.0 map for the first time. I have no memory of this place.
逮到了9屋里，9屋里。
And just turns into a
And
vault
then,
and just
dude,
starts yelling.
dude,
Mate, you walk up to a vault and start typing friend in all chat, trying to get in.
是的。
I'm not even kidding. Like my friends, like Discord server and like our little like AOC guild and stuff is the Brohiram. And like
No.
literally on 1.0 opening day, dude, I have a GIF in our Discord of Gandalf riding up the hill with the Riders of Rohan.
That's so good.
并没有找到草丛里的人。
The Bro Hear Him Alone is a phenomenal name, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, Revel is 15. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got some young talent in EU especially.
自己的状态最重要，再扔一个，这次没扔。
You don't have to vouch for him, Sinoid. I know Revel is really good.
没关系，拖一下他们进圈的节奏。那这个营地不要了，哎，这个节奏拖得好。OK，
I think if Supervive pops off, there's going to be just a constant conveyor belt of talent, and I definitely think that there will be a lot of players who are maybe not so good in their respective esports, seeing Supervive as a good opportunity to like re-energize their careers.
成功的保下了自己。
It's got a very unique like style. Like there's not a ton of games that really play like this.
I don't think
Huge
there's any
handful,
game
man.
that plays like this. Like
Yeah, exactly,
outside
yeah.
of it's a battle royale, I think it is. I mean, listen. There are people who are gonna die on the hill of Eternal Return,
悬赏的地库
but
Yeah.
you're telling me Eternal Return is this movement tech? Not in a million
No
years.
way, not even close. That's why like I've said this from the beginning. Like the combat is just golden. Like the combat is like lightning in a bottle. If you imagine a world where you had balanced to Supervive combat, I don't even think like the BR format's amazing and it's feels like part of Supervive if you've been around since the beginning. But like you could literally take this combat, put it in a MOBA setting,
Ooh,
put
the
it in like
reset. Hang
a
on.
nice.
先让他队友
Hang on,
Invincible's
I think it
out, by
gets
the way.
interesting.
Invincible's out.
Ooh.
So
hang
this
on,
is going
I
to be a
think-
big opportunity to rein
This
back in those points.
Clap.
Marin died again though, so how dare he? Zamgon needs to get out here.
赢下了这个抽这波
Man, this is a wild because obviously parting is StarCraft
拿下
royalty. We had that conversation in Abyssal Cup 5, right? Who was he playing with? He was playing with
啊，场上还是
oh good grief, what roster was parting on?
Cut all the
I've got it there,
vegetables.
what happened? Cut all the vegetables. Thank you very much, Relic. And obviously Dade is Samsung Blue, the general, one of the great players of League of all time. He's like Pawn's great rival, great Yasuo main. But like they got some it's a very odd crossing of genres and styles here. And he just killed Pawn. Nah, Parting kills Pawn with Dade beside
Curse
him.
the curse.
That's some old. That is some old school rivalry stuff. That Ice King's in a lot of bother now. How far can he run? Okay,
How
he's
did
just
he
danced out.
almost kill him?
没关系。
That's wild. Is he on duel this time?
No, he's on shift still.
Nah, he's still on shift still. Yeah. I thought I saw some static on someone for a second. I was like, no, of course he's still on shift. He's still fine. Or still down, rather.
不好意思，将军的样，嗯，
I tell you, if Party had hit that phase steel chain, that would have been a very dead young there.
啊，
Final circle in Major Bog is always so weird because getting trapped in the water is such a weird experience.
Yo, I hate playing in the water so much that I'm like, I'm trying to like, one of the perks I want so bad is that hazard immunity, so I can just not have to worry about water.
Old style scuba gear, right? This is the only like end game where scuba
True,
gear is actually
true.
useful.
It is super valuable. Hang on.
176 points, by the way, for EMP.
This could get wild. Hang on. If EMP get a lot of value out of this could be like seriously sugar. Ooh, Dade got one.
Oh, Wei
hang on,
Xiao.
hang on.
Wei Xiao's cooked. Wei Xiao's. They got out of
Is
the
he?
grasp.
Is he? He's too good.
又被击落了，
Yeah, he's got caught again. Can he keep dancing? He's back onto solid ground though.
带走。
Watch the
Oh,
recon.
nice stun. Good
Was-
good read.
Unrestrained is about to have a bad time, I think. No, wait, his team's actually coming back to defending pretty well. It's gotten the rest of them in a lot of danger, though. Mad Life and Prey, can they get some value here?
The
Wow,
other thing
Mad
that's
Life
kind of sorry, the other thing that's kind of like disgusting about what we're witnessing here with the Wukong is they're very likely doing something like double tech because it's the old item system. So not only
Yes.
do they have like powers, they have
Yeah.
disgusting CDR. Like we see them doing their slam like every like 6
Yeah.
seconds, 5, 6 seconds.
Like, and he's getting how many clones off? Like, it's pretty ridiculous.
Prey. Oh!
Oh, nearly. Darde's staying alive.
Oh, what a grenade!
Oh, the
What a
stun!
grenade!
Oh,
Oh my
Darde!
god, what a
Ghost,
grenade!
Ghost, Chad Ghost,
Darde!
Go
Chad
on,
Ghost.
parting! Let's go, parting!
That's
Huge.
incredible stuff.
可以了，已经非
Let's
常
go,
Darde just gets the
parting!
mother of all spike grenades into them to set parting up there. That is wild.
其实在
所以我现在的状态就是不停的在沟通。
All right, I think I'm actually gonna have to get out of here because my voice is getting a little bit ropey actually. And
Oh,
I've
no
got
worries.
a bit of work to do this thing, so I'd love to stick around because I will definitely still be in chat, but I don't think I can be. Probably got a little bit of work to do in the background, so I probably just need to get on and do it at this point. So.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
shall love you and leave you. No, it's been a good fun. I'm glad I managed to get. I can't believe I can't do the last bloody game. That's very upsetting. But here we go. Life sometimes lives.
always.
Yeah, a pleasure, boys and girls. I shall speak to you all very soon. Until the next time. Bye bye.
Take care, man. Have a
Later,
good one.
guys. GG's, buddy.
Initialize everyone.
又倒下了。我感觉上一把还真的很惨啊，一直。
All right, game 6.
有说法吧，兄弟？
这个航道的话是
60 points. Minimum return 30. Maximum return, a number that I'm not gonna maths on the fly.
我们可以看到，枯园是落了一队，电力场有2队，有3队电力场。那电力场的话，一开始就有3队可能会在一起。
可能要激烈一点了。
对。那么先把各自分开。
Yo, Site 38 drop, classic.
这边选择了1、2刷。
The old days, the old days.
可以看到后面，
It's a blast from the past.
小乐言先倒了。
已经开始打起来了。
都是你说的，一上来就已经开始上一把的节奏了。
我刚想说，其实大家现在的运营就是更加偏向了2-1分带。
Can someone explain the game to me like I'm 3 years old? League. League of Legends.
Who wants a shot at that?
League of Legends, but Battle Royale.
I
Okay.
was gonna say what the motto was yesterday whenever we were in a slump was, all right, see bad guy, kill bad guy. That's the plan.
That's a
That's
good
it.
one. Yeah, that's a good.
I think
It's like-
throwing Overwatch in there is also apt. The only thing that this takes from League, though, is its perspective, the isometric perspective. It is not a MOBA in any way, shape, or form. It has an Aram-style arena, but like the core game mode is quintessentially not MOBA. It is Battle Royale.
Interesting. What do you constitute as a MOBA? Like what do you define as a MOBA?
Lanes, jungle,
绝活上场啊！
Oh.
就觉得有人在藏
confined.
Here.
肯定有人藏，最后一把他的积分
Let me try. So if you were actually 3, it's
有
like
预言家。
you're on a team. I don't know. You're on a team. You drop onto a map.
在发育的
There are other teams.
画面
You want to level up, gain power, get items to get more powerful. You want to fight other people on the way that are trying to do the same thing. There are lots of things on the map to fight over with varying degrees of
他只要不太
power.
快地淘汰
You want to try to get them because they'll make you more powerful. It'll make you easier to kill the other people trying to get them. And then you want to keep doing that until you're the last team left. And then you win. And it's a W SUPERVIVE.
找机会定到一个，
W Supervive.
但是队友没有办法去
I just couldn't get over the fact you said, all right, if you were actually 3. I'm just like, the 3-year-old's on the computer typing, all right.
队伍必须得拉开。
Something like
故事
that.
很自信啊，顶着枪线在这边找机会。
两队这个粘住了呀。
Shrike, Krista,
还在
Bishop.
逼枪，这边 Maximise 找了
What
个机
in the
会
Moonlit
先把
Battlegrounds
他
is
带
this?
讲道理，德云社这里不应该再追了呀。这个把自己追得很难受啊。
得走，
两边
Jace,
哦
Jace
了，这边
Yeah, I love Aluna. I don't know. I think Luna's such an interesting hunter because of how no one uses a Luna in comp, but then you like see the one Luna just pop off, you're like, wait a minute. Luna is in this game. Oh no, he's
anti-heal.
big damage.
I will say, you know that there's at least a number of people that have played because Deagle's got the 500 referral point rule. Oh no, but it's handed out in a different way over there, isn't it? It's not referral reward. It's
I think like some of them have though, because Frosty was saying Aminos is like level 8 mastery Shiv or something crazy.
Wow.
Oh, so folks were grinding before, I guess. That's kind of cool. Well, I mean, it's pretty evident with this play.
Kites are all good. No worry. No. This, to be fair, there is a steeper barrier to entry with SUPERVIVE than other games. I think that is not controversial to say. But what I would say is that once you start to learn all of the nuances of SUPERVIVE, you are rewarded very handsomely.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those games, and like you know the dev team, part of the original mission is they set out to design a 10,000-hour game. Like they set out from the beginning to design a very deep game, one that could be played over and over and over again with a lot of sort of creative potential in the combat and the way things can play out. And so, you know, kind of just goes to that.
They sound very curious about something.
This is I can only imagine someone that does speak the language. They're just like, they're spot on, good job, or they have no idea what they're talking about. That's not what they're saying. It's also like, I wonder how they did the balancing. Did they do any balancing for the hunter kits just because of like the hybrid build that we see?
I don't know. I don't know if this is 1.0 balance or whether it's pre 1.0 balance, or whether it's something entirely different, right?
Yeah, because I don't see weapons or items unless I'm just, they just don't show it, and that's normally how you got your power before. Mecha knows, right? That. Okay. I don't know why. I was scared. I've seen bad things happen there.
It's way easier to get into than League. I'll say that much.
Oh.
Way easier to get into League. Way easier to get into SUPERVIVE than League.
That is good to know. Like, I never thought about that.
And I don't even think it's necessarily down to less characters.
Zahn! Abusing the tree!
Oh! Clipped him!
Just to die!
Clipped him!
Seeing a Wukong dunk a Wukong is more satisfying than...
Agreed.
Yeah. It does feel a little good, kind of like karma. Just like, you don't know what you're doing to me in these games of today.
I think also Mystery, League has, like, there's a lot of barriers to your win condition. There is only one win condition. Destroy the Nexus, when you boil it down to the core, like, but there are so many barriers to that win condition. You got to take down turrets. How do you take down turrets? Well, you got to hit the turrets, but the turrets hit you. You got to burn down minion waves, and there's also some big monsters that can help you. Wow, they're out at 11? Oh, whoa. They're not going to win the tournament.
Yeah, this is the big points game. This is the 60 on the line, so the most points out of the whole tournament will come from here, or like from each game.
What are your guys' thoughts on if they would like have somehow to show the total points like beside the team name as well? so that you can kind of understand.
That
I
would
don't
be an
would that
overlay.
feel like too much clutter?
No, not at all, not at all. Because I mean, you see what we do with the Bissell Cup. We have like a scoreboard. I mean, there's so much dead space, like literally above and where my camera is right now, where the game 6 is. Like, I mean, you could even place it in between the 3 players and the scores that you're seeing next to the teams in the in-game client. The problem is I don't think they. I just don't think they had the assets ready, or they didn't think to add it. Like it could be an artistic choice.
Or is it really just only off of API, and the API doesn't track enough? Which is weird.
No, I'm pretty sure that the scores are within like a minute or 2.
拉开，但3打1被
有
激活。
点难受，3打1局起火没了。
Yeah, they like don't miss the freaking Wukong slam.
I
Very,
think
very rarely.
Wukong is enough with just, you know, having a set hitbox on the slam. You know, I don't think we need to make it larger and more inescapable.
Hi, Renato. No, this is a hybrid build between 1.0 and, well, open beta.
但我就是不打。
这2队都很可怜，他们经济都很差。
问对面你还好吗？
关键是
我不是
互相谁
很好。
还不放过谁。
是的，都到第3天了，都只有7级8级。卢珀都只有6级，我的天！
轰炸区还来了。
嗯。
本就不富裕的家庭，
哎
呀，还被抓到了。
被看到了。
有没有说法
？No。
跑呀，那还能有什么说法？快跑，兄弟们！
看看能不能打出是 Mad Life 是金币，他能勾到人吗？
对，我也在期待 Mad Life 的金币。
等一下，德云社出。
Ooh, Maximize popping off again.
倒下了，没有想到的结局。
Oh! Bro, Lupa almost exploded in 1 hit. That's crazy.
Disgusting.
Oh, third party, fourth party.
Because the slam damage, it's based on your elevation where you cast. So if you're at max height, you can still do it instantly without even charging. And you can hit, if you ult, you literally have 6 sweet spots hitting all the same spot from max height. It's like crazy, insane damage.
Does progress on an account get reset once? So yeah, they've already released 1.0 over here. I'm not sure about what the open beta to 1.0 pathway looks like for China though.
Does progress on an account get reset once 1.0 releases? No, 1.0 is out. So if you had made an account before 1.0, you still have your level and like your skins and anything you had unlocked before. Like all your account stuff should be the same. They reset ranked. MMR did not get reset though.
过去的事情彼此都有难处。
Oh, they missed that Q. Oh, they missed that Q. That's tragic.
2队都被无敌队发现一个位置。
要溜，
大四喜，
可以，
稳一手，不深追。
大四喜酸鸟，
这棵树很大，
都不容易，
刚好可以挡住我。
CC 又是一个可怜巴巴。
在这草里，哎，他身上是有守护大天使的，那这样的话有没有机会去摸他队友的箱子呢？
微笑这边和无敌队其实看到了。
那微笑的话，微笑队伍他们刚才通过劝架也是积累一些资源，不像刚才这么惨了。
要溜，哎，溜边走，你看不见我，你看不见我。
没有发。
And actually, I think I'm gonna hop off. I might stream some SUPERVIVE later. But my stomach is growling at me. I need some grub.
打开，
哎，也不太敢追了，好像。
啊，通过他的炸弹包位移。
It's like I'll bring it up. Are you turning off? I imagine you're turning off the thing right here, correct? The Discord.
他还在跑啊。
Yeah, I'll be leaving the Discord. Like, I mean, after this game, like once we're all done here with the stream.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
I
not
thought you were
leaving
saying,
like I'm
you were
not leaving like
stopping in
now.
the middle. Alright. I was like, whoa.
I thought,
that's a
yeah,
rough way
you
to
did
live
make
your
it sound
life.
like you were leaving like right now. You're just like
Oh,
gonna
my
dip.
bad, my
like,
bad. No.
Like,
No,
some
I
I was
problems,
also like,
hey.
oh, okay.
I was planning on running games of SUPERVIVE straight after this.
Oh, I see.
I gotcha.
No chance. I need some food.
是他们拉走了，没有办法进场。
Cool.
三队人都在这边。
I'll be on. Are you staying on
无敌
after
队
Zach?
又可以捡漏啊！
I probably am gonna.
旁边一步就能进去。
I don't know.
Sleep.
I've literally been playing
Everyone's
like
leaving.
all day
Everyone's leaving.
and all night.
要开车，要开车进圈吗？
I had a really fun run with some of my
到右边的无敌
buddies
队
last night though.
卷毛
Oh,
开
the
出
Tong Tong?
一个人，只剩下自己
Oh my god.
这个时候需要有人来劝无敌队。
Oh my god.
Seen a couple. Oh,
Oh.
the bat.
来劝了，而且啊，只有一只吗？能打过吗？要
ADC
溜。
队已经
But
淘汰
does
了。
Bebo stand up
这边
in the Brawl Wukong world?
啊，无敌队好像只掉了一个人。
掉了一个人，
Doesn't look like it.
走了，找地方去
这个
It's a
红
wrap.
区域限制了一下他们的追击节奏。
是的，
码头队这一波劝的也不错。
但是远远不够啊！这无敌队现在进入到前4了。
I did notice like two. I don't know what the other storm shifts have been. I haven't been paying super good attention, but 2 out of the games have been nothing to tree here, which I thought was interesting.
在树上看一
Out
下
of
视野
you know, as really funny. Out of all of the
不让你踩树，
storm shifts that survived the culling, I'm shocked that that one stuck around.
开一个
Yeah, me too, actually, bro.
It's because of
Maybe they were.
Wukong.
Yeah, I was like,
You
let's say
take
maybe
away
because they
Final
were.
Destination, but you keep the trees. Come on.
被集火放了小岛。
Yeah.
It's all for Wukong. They're
They're
just
like
like, it
waiting
needs
for the
more
Wukong
trees
meta.
to
Yeah,
dash.
exactly. Exactly.
Master plan years
They had
ago.
Wukong pocketed away.
Tree meta. Michael Jackson literally jumping for joy.
好感觉只能绕大圈。
That was beautiful.
是的，怎么绕？
变数看到了，人搞肯定是看到他了。
溜。
哎，
Oh, he still got over it, of course, because he can climb.
大四喜开出大招，变数。
Bro, this is so funny. Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh
He
my
wait,
goodness, he went
wait.
invulnerable.
I've never seen the ult used like that. He made 6 trees because he did his first ability. Wait, I didn't even know you could do that, bro.
和码头队
He did a tree and held it, so his clones did a tree ability instead of the spin, the full spin.
New tech, new tech.
真的是那
That's
种
cool,
Wait, I thought
bro.
you-
I actually haven't seen that yet.
So wait, when you normally hit alt and you hit your, I guess it's
主
Q,
任来拆一下这个眼。
it spins automatically. It doesn't become a tree first.
反正
No, like you can do it right there, but usually like you're using it to like for the
Oh.
spin because the spin does really big damage. Like usually you're not really wanting to be a tree because you're wanting to like cleave with it.
将军队
But I just like so I just personally haven't really thought to use it that way. But he literally he like summoned like overgrowth, like made his own tree prison because he used tree and didn't hit it again, so it didn't spin. It just all the clones just turned into a tree.
Get me out the forest.
That's sweet though, because his passive is basically if you're not on the ground. So like if you're on the ground and you walk up to a tree, nothing will happen. If you just jump up a little bit above elevation, it'll put you on top of the tree. And then if you input any sort of movement, like anything on WASD, it'll move you out of the tree with like a little hop. And anytime you touch a tree like that, it resets your dash and you are out of vision of enemy hunters.
开始造这个尖刺墙。
That is, I mean, it's super smart.
呃，
So yeah, so he can do like a lot of cool stuff like when trees are around.
那他们这
I
边
think
的
he's
话是
definitely
真的
very
是到一个远近能力的。
He seems like a super fun hunter. Like I feel like Brawl
He
has
is
a lot of
very
tools,
fun.
but like Wood seems like tools, but like
但是他们应该没有
fun.
办法去拉箱子或者说。
Whoa,
Maybe, like, a
Teldo's
little too
playing
much fun.
SUPERVIVE.
而且码
Let's go. Oh, dude, I saw him and Tom Kick and Spoozy playing yesterday.
也是最好的。
Whoa, turbo velocity run back. Let's go.
那马
Dude,
可能会
That would be cool with Spoozy.
改变我们的
哎
这个
，Ice King 这边来吃信息了。将军队。
哦，圈还刷在了这边，
哦，那码头队现在的优势很大。
非常舒服啊，他们这个位置。
将军队是来
Cadrill's still jamming. Let's go.
看怎么
Yeah, he's still going.
这个点。
We will not be raiding Cadron.
要是这一把能把这个位置给踩
That's fair.
I think we'll probably be raiding Tom. I'd rather raid a streamer who's like
Tom's the GOAT, bro.
into SUPERVIVE. Yo, Hypno, how you doing?
I think like, you know, it's hard to say that like anyone reps this game better than like Lemur and Tom Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
The goats.
If you run out of suggestions, I will accept it. But I agree with you that those two, like... I think... When Nidhogg sticks with the game, I think he streams a lot.
So look, I love Nidhogg's one of
Nidhogg's
one of my favorite creators. I just don't think he's like the best public face for the game because he just has moments of his personality rubbing people the wrong way, some things he says and stuff. Whereas like Lemur and Tom are just a little more kind of like chill and like you know, they don't like their personalities are not quite as polarizing, I guess.
Wait, are they gonna do the TP? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you wanna... I think you help.
Okay, wow.
Oh no, you got hit on the way down. Okay.
They got wind rings, so they can... Oh, they got a piece of land. Wow. How did they complete that rotate? No shot, dude.
Ooh, nice.
Plot armor.
Wait, Cagel just locked in Brawl?
But yeah,
He's
like...
going to the dark side?
The tilt is strong with Nidhogg. The tilt is very strong with Nidhogg. I think that he is a great resource for learning SUPERVIVE.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not the first person I would suggest in terms of going to watch SUPERVIVE.
Like, yeah, if you're interested in learning about very high skill competitive SUPERVIVE, and you just what you care about is getting good, he's a great person to watch. If what you care about is like, you know, like it being like chill and like, you know, vibing and stuff, like he's just a very passionate player, and he's also a very calculated player. He's one of my personally favorite players to watch because he's so dialed in. Like when he's playing, like he will lock in, and because of that, like and because of like, you know, where he's at now, like he has just very little tolerance for people he like has qualms with in one way or another. And so, yeah, you just get, again, like just a little bit of that polarization. But if what you're looking at is competitive SUPERVIVE, he is a great source for learning and understanding mechanics. This is crazy right here. This final three.
That bombing run is so tilt, man. Oh my god. Wait, it's not going to reach. It's not going to reach. No way it stopped there. No way it stopped there. Oh my words. Yo, that's crazy, though.
Oh, this is big.
Oh, the comeback, though?
Dude, that reversal. The 2v2.
The bomb just to finish. Oh, okay, 2v2.
Shrike Bishop versus Wukong Brawl.
Asura Jang.
I wonder who wins.
Oh!
It's probably the ones with the iframes.
Oh my god. Oh!
Oh! It was, okay, it was close, it was close, it was close, it was close.
Invincible won. Parting's team came third. Again, why is it? There's no crowd. Like, this would be so hype.
Yeah.
Yes, you can leave your chairs now. Look at this little heart trolley.
This is awesome. Yeah, that's
wait, hold on. Is that going to be a chicken dinner? Is that going to be a chicken dinner?
Oh, what? What? How did you even know? Wait, what?
Winner, baby!
That's
yes! Wait, is it a cake?
Winner, chicken dinner?
Okay, no,
No,
it's
it's
actual
legit.
chicken. It's actual chicken. I can't
all
believe I called it. I can't believe I
Yo,
called it. There's no way.
what?
There's no way.
All right. The amount of jokes we can make in America right now.
This is the greatest.
This is
What
the best
happening?
thing. Can I submit this for Zodag's clip? Can I get like 5,000 Theorycraft coins off this?
And you know what?
Dude,
This is why
magic.
they're better than us. We play for money, they play for chicken.
That's amazing, dude. That is amazing.
Wow.
It's unreal.
All right, just for a second, look at that amazing background. Look at the stage, even a heart-shaped little table, and then some chicken with surprise. Like,
In the wise words of that guy who ate the baguette, it's good!
did Salt Bay make it? Like, where are the gold flakes?
She's like, why did they write so much on this card at the end here?
Honestly, this woman was doing everything in her power to get
Yeah,
some
I
sort
thought
of, like,
she looked like she
emotional
was doing a
response.
great job. I thought she was the star of the show at this part.
Like, the presenting team have done so well.
Yeah, she looks like, yeah. Looks like
Oh,
she
we're
did
gonna bring
good.
all of them on the stage. Oh,
Let's go.
This is so cute. ¿Quién es gonna? No idea, Mickey. No idea what you mean, unfortunately. No habla español. Is that how you say it? I don't know.
Dude, look at this SUPERVIVE pro
let's
party.
go.
Let's freaking go. Wait, what? This is so cool.
How long can we do this in the States?
Oh,
I love
man.
this, dude. I love this.
Hey, there's
Super-
a smile. There we
Yeah, let's
go.
go.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Reminds me so much of, like taking team pictures in sports.
Aw.
It's like so awkward, and then it's like,
Oh
That's so
my
cool, though.
goodness. So
Bunch
many
of
people,
legends.
so little media training. It's hilarious.
Look, the same way celebrities
Bye
can wear
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
but the amount of raw mechanical talent right there, Relic, though.
It's true.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
true. This is like a super stack lobby.